still
right
uploading
now.
videos. So let's like, let's subscribe, and let's share his.
Let's feel free to donate to the Open Hound Foundation.
Dude, why won't my
Yeah,
screen
yeah.
share won't work? What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Let's
What are you
all
trying to
donate.
Maybe it's
stream?
because.
Well, doesn't
bro,
matter,
we
Uncle
should-
Ben. The only charity front I am part of is the Kirby charity. What the fuck was it called? Kirby charity.
Kirby charity.
It is pretty epic.
Dream Friend charity. That's the name.
It's the only. There we go. It's the only charity that matters. Never donate anywhere else.
That's what I'm saying.
Ever.
So hi,
There's
Chad.
literally no reason to.
Hi,
Everything you could
Lucas.
ever need.
Hi, Arrow.
Oh my gosh, are you gonna speedrun Kirby Star Allies right here, right now?
No, I already did that yesterday.
And tumble?
Yes.
Me when
There
I'm
we
tilting
go.
and tumbling.
Can we talk about how good Tilt and Tumble is just for having do the Kirby?
don't
I
think we
love
should do that.
Do the Kirby. When I played the game for the first time, and
What
I
is
saw
your
Kirby,
do
it
the
was like, this
Kirby
couldn't
world
be
record? How many do the Kirby's do you do?
better.
How many Kirby's did you do?
I
No,
did
no,
too
no. No. We're live. Are we live right now? Can't they
Yes,
hear
we
us?
are.
Yes. Evil maniacal laughter.
How the fuck do I make you guys show here?
Yes, Tipper. I do way more
Honestly,
damage.
Whoa, how do you get it to individually detect JC's voice? That's cool.
Oh yeah, that's the reactor thingy. Very
Cool.
streamer, very streamer.
Very streamer of you.
Yeah, JC is there
wait,
behind me.
Sonico, can they hear all of us right now?
They can.
I think
Yes.
so.
Hello, chat. I'm taking over this
No.
to play Tilt and Tumble.
Yeah,
Tilt and
that's actually
Tumble
pretty cool. We should
speedrun.
put Tilt and Tumble speedrun. Yeah.
Tilt and Tumble tournament. Well, that's almost.
Yeah.
Yahoo!
Who can do the Kirby more? Yippee!
Why are you guys?
Oh my gosh, is that me?
Who can Kirby the hardest?
Whoa.
Why is it like flipped?
No.
There it is.
Yeah, it's flips. But that's
Whoa.
fine.
My logo's in
Cool,
the
I'm
way.
a part of the Sonico logo.
Boom! Explosion.
I'm your S.
Yippee!
Yippee!
Oh yeah, shut the fuck up, Kirby's Fighters 2. And we're playing some real.
Kirby Fighters. We should play that. We should play Kirby Fighters 2 instead. It is the
Yes!
best game on the Switch,
So
after all.
true.
Oh, we shouldn't.
Yeah.
Anyway, Sonica, what are we doing?
I'm speedrunning Mario Wonder.
We should have another. We should have. There should be another $1,000 tournament for Kirby Fighters 2. Just saying.
True.
Was it
Wait,
$1,000?
I
$1,000?
agree with.
It wasn't
Star
$1,000. It was
Warp
$100.
Star Warp.
No.
Oh.
Oh, you didn't hear about it, dude? You didn't hear about it?
The $1,000 one?
Why is
There wasn't
a
a $1,000
giant zero
tournament,
covering
yeah.
us?
Well, there wasn't. There wasn't.
Yes, there was. What do you mean?
Wait, I thought
There
it was
was.
$100.
No, okay. Well, they're having a few tournaments for money, and they're having $100 tournaments, $300 tournaments, stuff like that. Mewtwo King was even involved for 3.
Oh yeah, I know about the
It
Mewtwo King
was
one.
cool.
That was when the game like
Yeah,
started.
yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I-
okay, but
I did see
even
that
I'm
they
trying to
got
remember if it
popular.
was.
Somehow.
Yeah, yeah, no. This is the $1,000 tournament was before Mewtwo King showed up.
What's
I
before?
won my first tournament, so I remember.
Oh.
Yeah, there was this guy showed up. His name is Cloud Chasers, which.
Oh my
already
god,
kind
I
of-
recognize that name.
Do you remember?
Is it
Do you know what
something
I'm
to
talking
do
about?
with,
now?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Okay. Yeah, he shows up and he's just like, oh, it was so. Everything about it was just so weird. He shows up talking about every character has an infinite. And keep in mind, we already know about the game. We already know about it over the. We know stuff. We know what we're talking about. We know how to format a tournament. We know how to ban all that kind of stuff. We know what characters are good, right? So we know what we're talking about. He shows up and he acts like he knows everything. He's like, every character has an infinite. The stages should be like this. He's like talking like he knows the game. And it's like, whatever. He's just some guy. Then he shows these flyers for his like birthday thing for $1,000, and it's like, is it real? Is it not real? We don't know, but it's like $1,000, so we're not gonna pass up on it anyway. When we get to the tournament, his rules are so backwards. What we have it in Kirby in the server is there are a lot of stages in the game, and a lot of them are all kind of the same. A lot of them are just flat stages, and we play on them with no hazards.
Yeah.
So we only choose 2 for like the stage list, and then we choose a bunch of other stages with platforms and a lot of different other stuff. For him, he chose to have it where 3 of the flat stages that are basically the same are their own separate dance stages, and then 1 stage with platforms.
What?
And just to explain why that's awful.
Yeah, that's awful.
In that, yeah, if you're a character who doesn't do good on flat stages and does better on stages with platforms, if the person you're fighting against is the opposite and they like having stages with platforms, they could just, for the whole set, stop you from playing on a stage with platforms. It was literally it was 3 flat stages and 1 stage with platforms. So basically every game was on a flat stage. And this isn't
I love that's hilarious.
This isn't even Smash Bros. Yeah, it's not even like this is Smash Bros. Because I feel like there are a lot more characters in that game, and a lot more characters do better on a flat stage.
Also, Lucas, yeah, I know about the verbalize thing.
In Smash Ultimate, this would be like if the only 2 stages are like Final Destination and.
I mean, Smash Ultimate only has 1 stage. Let's be for real.
It's not even like that. It's like in Smash Ultimate. It would be Battlefield, and then it would be Final Destination, and then two other stages that are just Omega versions of some other random stage. So that's literally what it was.
If you need platforms, then you're screwed. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, the only stage that matters in this Ultimate is Pokemon Stadium 2.
True, actually, true.
Pokemon Stadium 2 is classic though.
Sonic, I was gonna ask if I could friend you so I could. You already started, so never mind.
You can friend me, what?
So I can join you later.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, also there's like lag. I mean, of course there is. But it's like you can't complain about it. I'm pretty sure there were like tons of sets. Usually what we do is like we do a lag check, hey, you're laggy, so you can't play. Yeah, like it's a tournament for money, so we're just gonna get you out of here because we're not doing that. But for this tournament, he's like, whatever. Yeah, you guys figure it out. Like straight up didn't care. The worst part, it's for $1,000.
It's only $1,000 on the line.
And like, yeah, you guys figure that out.
Oh man, and I think part of it too is just like, oh man, if you're having trouble, just like figure out your infinite. Get better at the game and figure out your infinite.
Figure out your.
I think that was.
The malnutrition.
But what I'm gonna say, this guy has the energy of like a Roman emperor attending like a Colosseum game. He just has $1,000 to blow, and he just wants to watch some people fight.
Mr. Beast.
Yeah, basically.
That was Mr. Beast's alt account.
No, Mr. Beast is charitable.
Like,
This feels like it's like patronizing.
Yeah, I mean, basically, yeah. He's like imposing his own vision onto the game. Like he wants to see people doing it. He wants to see a game where people do infinites to each other nonstop. So he's just like, just figure out your infinite. I want to believe this game has infinites for every character, so it does.
Are we talking about Kirby Fighters 2?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Meta
Meta Knight is the only one with infinite.
Meta Knight has an infinite, but we put a rule on that. Where you can only do shuttle loop 3 times before stopping the infinite. And I mean, I think it's a little.
Yo, hi Shaila, welcome to the
We have a
stream.
rule for that.
I'm learning some Mario Wonder, currently doing like a test run. I only know like the first and second world, and then we're just learn. In the meantime, these guys are just fucking around. Talking about some fighters
Kirby
too.
Fighters 2 is a broken mess anyway. Like Kirby Fighters 2 is just broken.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Don't even get me started on that game. It should not. I love that game. Like it's probably my second favorite Kirby game ever. One of my favorite games ever. But oh
Kirby?
my god, that game is so lopsided. It's not even funny.
It's Vanpool, man. It's Vanpool. This everything
Yeah.
like started with Vanpool. With
Oh,
all
dude,
the
you must hate
glitches.
Vanpool because you hate Super Kirby Clash too.
Oh yeah.
No, Bampo didn't
you
do
hate-
Super Kirby Clash.
No, they worked on it. No,
They
they
did
worked
it?
on it.
They did?
Yeah,
They
yeah, I
did.
remember
They
they had
did.
the credits. Yeah.
They
Okay.
worked on it.
Well, too bad because now it's like, yo, hi Kali.
Let me tell you.
Hello.
Oh boy. What do you hear, boss?
Who's this
music?
guy?
Hi Kali.
It's Callie.
Yeah.
What up?
Hey.
I forgot what it was. Dang it. Oh,
But,
right.
let me tell you guys how the tournament ends. So I'm pretty good at the game, but at this time I was still like kind of not too great. After this, I like won a bunch of tournaments, but like at this moment of the tournament, I wasn't too amazing. And on top of that, the people I was fighting did really good on flat stages, and I didn't. So I ended up getting third, I think. The winner of the tournament was a Magalore player, and if you guys know
Oh, of
anything
course
about
it
Kirby
is.
Fighters 2, you'll know that
Oh,
Magalore.
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I-
Yeah. Because I main Magalore.
I used to
You
play
made
Kirby
Magalore?
because every
Yes.
time I enter a tournament, I was always my second
I
round
use
was
Magalore and Parasol.
and I main Midnight, so
Damn.
And
Terrible.
it pisses me off too because Magalore players will swear by their like everything that Meta Knight beats Magalore 10-1, and it's like, what do you?
No.
Hi Kali.
Meta Knight is like at a pure disadvantage against Magalore.
Yeah. I mean, okay. Here's the thing. Meta Knight is one of the only characters that can actually do something about Magalore, and by that I mean not be on the ground when he's doing his usual nonsense.
Yeah.
Also has an attack that goes through everything. It's like semi-permanent or whatever the word is.
I mean,
So he
tangible.
has that, but that's really yeah. It like goes through stuff and it beats out other projectiles. And Magalore players will get pissy because it's like, hey, my game-breaking move doesn't work anymore. That means that this character is like the best thing ever, and he beats Magalore 2+.
Oh, hi Magalore.
And I'm the greatest in the world for being able to beat Magalore in 5 games in a row. It's man.
Whoops.
Should I look into Kirby
yeah,
Fighters
Kirby-
2? It kind of seems like everyone in this chat
dude,
just
dude,
plays
you
it
should.
competitively.
No, I don't
Oh,
play
I
it
do,
competitively.
I do.
I
do.
just
I see.
I like playing it
You can
with others, but like,
How much is the game?
I don't want to
man.
brag.
20
I don't want to. It's
it's like
$20.
$15.
I don't want to
Oh,
brag,
yeah.
but I might have been the first.
There is a demo.
First one to win the... Oh yeah, there is a demo.
Can you play online with
Yeah,
the demo?
Get that, and it gives you.
Or-
Yes, you can play online with
Yeah.
people
And
with
you
the full
can
game.
play
Oh,
sword, bandana, waddle the bomb, and staff. I think.
Damn.
Yeah. And I don't want to brag, but I might have been the first one to win the Yuzu King tournament. Not to brag though. Not to
I remember
brag.
that there was a person that kept playing the tournaments with a demo, and someone bought them the full game.
Yeah. That was such a cool story. One of the top one of the heads in the Kirby Fighters 2 community. She was a bomb main, and she really liked using bomb. And then a demo user came in, and they also really liked using bomb, and they began to do well in the tournaments. So they were just like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna get this person the game because they really like the game, and they really like this bomb. And I kind of resonate with that, so I'm gonna get them the game. And it was a really cool moment.
That's awesome. I love
Very
it.
nice.
Yeah, for as lopsided as the game is, community is pretty alright. The community is pretty cool.
That's why there's a community edition.
I like the community.
20
Yeah.
smackaroos. Okay.
When is Kirby
Let me download
Fighters
the demo.
Community Edition?
What?
When is Kirby Fighters Deluxe Community Edition?
They say
When is-
work on that.
No,
Fighters
they're
Deluxe.
still working on it.
Are
The
actually
Fighters Deluxe.
people
edition.
working on that?
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Nobody's
Oh.
gonna be working on that.
But there
I
actually
wish.
is like a mod for Return to Dreamland called Kirby Fighters Wii.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Really? What does it do?
It's literally just Kirby Fighters in the Return to Dreamland engine.
Yeah, I have worked on it. I can like literally send a video. Hold
I'm gonna be honest. I don't really like the Return to Dreamland engine that much. I feel like it's kind of stiff.
Yeah.
on. It is like the old old game, so it makes sense.
You think it's a big issue, Mario Wonder? Oh, the jabbing! Jesus Christ, the characters do not shut the fuck up. Like, no, not talking about the talking flowers. No, not talking about the talking flowers. I love the talking flowers. I just mean like in between levels and stuff. Like, oh my god, you got a new badge. Do you want me to put it on? No, shut up.
Oh, yeah. It sucks. Yeah, I hate that about the game.
Monica, we got a
It's like
guy
the game
who
has,
wants to know what you think one of the biggest issues of this game is, aside from bosses.
That's what I said. The jabbing. Also, yeah, the timer reset
right.
might be. Whoopies.
The game's load times are so fast, but they still slow you down like forcefully with the dialogue in between levels.
Yeah.
It's kind of annoying. What's your favorite power-up, Sonico?
Probably the bubble flower on this game. Either that or the cat flower. The cat bell from 3D World.
Oh, dude, the cat suit is so good.
Cat suit.
Oh, I thought you said this game.
What about badge?
Badge? Probably the spin one.
I love the addition of badges.
Yeah, spin.
Badges are really good.
Yeah,
they're
but
pretty cool.
I love badges, but I also don't like badges for the reason that they took away some of the movement options from the previous games.
Yeah, like the triple
And made
jump.
them. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I'm.
that's fair.
I do miss the triple jump, but I think the game's fine without it. I will say I think it's really smart though, because you have games like Mario U. Anyone remember the squirrel suit or whatever?
Yeah.
They
Also-
basically turn that into a badge, right? And so now you can kind of have two powers at the same time. And if you're a player that needs that kind of assistance, you don't need to get a power up for it. You can have it always on you. Like you don't need to make sure you're like big and
Also,
you don't
the
need to make sure
speed,
you're big,
the
like,
speed, the
block
speedrun
it.
is really making me appreciate the wall jump, the wall climb badge. Because oh no fucking
Yeah, I
way.
love that too. I like that.
Because I discovered, well,
Need
I
those
discovered.
coins?
Yes, you do. I discovered that if you spin jump with that badge, it works like a normal spin jump. I mean, like a normal wall jump. Like for example, if I do, so yeah, you basically get two types of wall jump.
Cool.
I wish
Yeah, you know
Spin
what?
still worked on
On
Spike
my
Emeralds.
first playthrough,
Oh yeah, that's bad. It doesn't.
I didn't notice that. On my first playthrough, I got kind of annoyed when I was using that, because sometimes I would want to use a normal wall jump, but then I did the hop one.
Yeah,
Now that I know
same.
swing jump, you can kind of have both. That's pretty cool. I'm trying to think what my favorite badge in the game is. They're all really good. What's your least favorite badge, actually?
Portuguese voice of the talking flowers, Luis Barrows voiced Mario in the Mario movie before.
Oh
Cool.
damn. Honestly, some of the badge related will be good as power-ups since the level design could naturally use from them. Yeah, that's true, but I feel like none of the badges are like so game-breaking that they would be like a power-up on its own.
They do. I don't know. They are pretty broken. They are pretty broken. I'm trying to think of. I don't know. I do remember just like skipping a bunch of stuff with like certain badges, like just ignoring part of the level with the right badge. But I can't think of anything specifically.
Probably thinking of the parachute one. Which one do you prefer between fast dash and jet run?
Parachute.
Fast dash.
Ew, what am I looking at?
No, yeah, the grappling hook could be. No, yeah. You know what? Yeah, you're right. The grappling hook is like the one thing that I would
Yeah.
wish that was actually a power up instead of a badge. I think it's kind of wasted
I mean,
as a like a
Oh.
badge
Oh yeah.
because you don't really use it. Like I was like, oh my god, I'm going to use this
You
everywhere,
lock it so late.
and also that.
no. I like how all the power-ups in this game have something to do with attacking, and all the movement stuff is retained with the badges. Like I said, you don't want it locked to. Sometimes you don't want it locked to a power-up, and then you get hit, and then you lose part of your movement ability.
So watch, chat. We're just getting to
So I
the
don't know.
third walls of the computer. Oh watch.
The best power-up is the Mega Mushroom and Superstar. Yeah, those are neat.
Superstar? Oh,
Superstar Kirby reference?
I thought they said the Mega Mushroom was from Superstar, and I got so confused.
Oh no.
Yeah, man. Don't you remember in Kirby Superstar when you're fighting Dynablade, you like Dynamax, you need a Mega.
I know.
You fight Dynablade. You didn't know that?
Oh, that's when I got the
You fight Dynablade.
Hey, you didn't know that?
Yeah.
Come on now.
I'm sorry, I'm a fake fan.
Nah, it's alright.
So that part.
Never played Superstar. So this
I mean, honestly, everything gets overshadowed from the Sephiroth boss fight in that game. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like to remove it in
when you get
Ultra.
when you get the shiny stone and you go to Monster Town, you can fight Sephiroth. Yeah.
No, I-
I remember that Superstar.
Speaking of Sephiroth, remember when people thought they were gonna add a secret Sephiroth boss in the Mario RPG remake?
Yeah, I wish.
I did not remember that.
No, when they,
I thought
I mean, they did show codex and they also said like there's something bigger. People were like, oh my god, what if
Well, yeah,
it's
it was
another
gonna be
Final
his- it was
Fantasy
gonna be
reference?
his- No, it was gonna be his rematch. Because a lot of the super bosses were getting post-game rematches.
Met.
oh my gosh, I have never used up my whole canvas before. That is a first.
It's some effort.
Effort?
Could not be me.
Could not be me.
Am I gonna have to expand my canvas? Good lord.
Maybe.
This
What
is
are
a
you using to
thou-
draw?
I'm using Ibis paint. This is 1,000 by 1,000 canvas. I can't believe this.
Drawing. Are you drawing something for a video?
Oh, for the
I'm
charity.
I'm drawing Elfin for the charity.
Absolutely massive drawing of Elflin.
The whole canvas.
You're
It's
drawing
gonna
a
take up the
rat.
whole. Yeah.
Zombie
It's a
told
rat.
gonna deliver, damn it.
Ooh.
Largest rat ever, yeah.
Was everyone here in the charity thing? The video?
I was
Nah, not
out
me.
the charity
Not
thing,
me.
but
JC, you weren't? I thought you were.
No.
You weren't out there defending your goat?
Me?
Who would I defend?
Blue Kirby.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No.
You weren't out there on the battlefield, man?
Dude, I was on Twitter trying to defeat the Crypto Bros.
Defeating Forgotten Lands
yeah, so
Ice.
you were on the battlefield.
Yeah, he was,
So you were on
he
the
was
battlefield.
a real threat to our community.
Very cool.
I literally had to fucking pick up a... I literally had to learn how to draw, man. I don't know how to draw.
I also had to learn how to draw.
You just gotta
I did a...
practice.
Okay, Chad, if you go... Actually, I'm going to show.
Practice makes perfect. Me, 19 years later, still
Sometimes
can't
it's
draw.
good to just-
There it is. Watch the charity
sometimes
video
it's
that
good to
Xavi
start,
worked
like,
really
drawing
hard on it.
over and over.
And if you donate,
I took an art
If you
class in
donate,
in,
oh.
like middle school.
if you donate, you
Still
get a
couldn't
special...
draw.
You get a special
I'll
artwork,
be honest
with-
about art classes.
And I give you
I
a
don't-
big kiss on the
and you get a kiss from Bardo.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
you.
Now I
No.
gotta. Don't it?
I'm such a little devil.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot the charity.
Oh my god, it's my
That's,
sister.
that's what I really want to donate for.
How could you forget about sick people?
Landmines.
Yeah, I mean that
Vehicle
is
company
good, but,
reference?
like,
No, this is a emergency reference.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh yeah, sure.
But yeah, JC, you mentioned art class.
What?
It's an art class.
Yeah, I had an art class back in middle school, because I was supposed to take it, because that's how it usually goes. And I took it. I mean, I got an A in that class. It's just that like I couldn't draw,
Job.
Still no shit.
Well,
because it wasn't like
For
'cause
me,
it's based on like improvement, not like how good you draw.
For me, in like high school,
good.
you had to choose between art class
That's a
or
good way
like
to think.
music class, and I took music.
Luckily, my high school wasn't
Awesome.
like that.
Now, do I know how?
and
I know a little bit of piano. And that's pretty much it. I know how to play the first 5 notes of Megalovania.
so mine had the option
gourmet
of
race?
art class, music class, or engineering class for high school, and I took engineering.
That's a that's a big jump.
Probably smart to say.
It's a big
No
jump.
worries,
don't you
it's a
think?
grape.
Yeah. I mean, it was fun. I got to like. That's how I first learned how to like to do 3D model stuff.
Yeah, it set you on your path.
Same, before that, both were mandatory. Yeah, for me, that's too. Like, both were mandatory, but then you get to high school. So in my case, it was. That's weird because for me, we don't have like high school, middle school, like it's different schools. It's just the same. It's just school.
Well, we usually have, we
You
have
know, JC,
elementary.
that might be one of the only
kindergarten.
times.
What? Only times for
That
what?
might be one of the only times those elective classes have actually done something positive for your career, for anyone's career.
Yeah.
True?
Yeah.
True. I
Good on
could not
you.
take that.
Yeah, it literally taught me how to solder, which is like really good.
Kinda wish I could do that.
Solder? That
Yeah.
sounds like something you do to a steak. Like
Yeah,
solder
basic
a
and
steak
media.
or something.
It's basically melt the metal parts onto a circuit board, basically. I don't know. It's like those like weird metal like dots on a circuit board. You just like.
Do you live
melt it.
Australia? No,
Yeah.
I live in Chile. Yeah, I do know how to speak Spanish. Contrary to popular belief.
This is actually a really heavy Australian accent.
Boy, mate, you want to have a go at it?
Me
Give us your best Australian
1522
accent.
said, literally all my valuable art experience comes from drawing in my free time and not art class. I've never agreed with that more.
Felt.
As an art class, they like tell you to draw things that you're not really interested in.
Actually, in my art class, we didn't really draw that much. We did like art projects. It was kind of fun.
Yeah.
And right now I'm in the calligraphy class because it's an elective class for college.
Like for example, we had
Yeah.
to build like a model of a like what do you call it, like a bridge, and someone had to stand on it, and if it broke, you got a bad rank.
Oh
It was
yeah.
like- it was more like
That sounds like architecture.
Yeah, that is,
Yeah.
that's art. Yeah, that is literally is architecture. That's
Yeah, it was
literally
like
engineering.
art. It was like art more in general. Like for example, there
Oh.
was one where you had to like it was like drawing with needles and yarn. And I did a yarn curve.
oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Why does your art class sound awesome? Can we get to that? Why does it sound cool? It sounds really fun.
My engineering class, we had like a bridge simulator basically, and you had to basically make a bridge that like 4 cars can go across without breaking at all. And like you couldn't exceed like a weight limit, and what's it called? And you couldn't have like too much strain on the metal parts. And it all had to be like in a budget as well.
Yeah, art class is nice.
Mm.
I never got to do
You know what's
anything
funny?
related.
The only thing that's remotely like that for me wasn't even in my art class. I used to work at a botanical garden, and it would be like I was like
Oh.
not a camp, but I was like an intern with
Life basics.
what do you even call it?
Dude, that's hype. Potential
I
garden
was
art.
basically like yeah, I know, right? What's it called? It was like a summer camp for like 5 to 3-year-old kids, and I was like one of the interns helping the teacher with basically organizing them, helping them with tasks and stuff. And for like the orientation, I think that's what you would call it, before the job actually starts, when they're getting to know you, we did something where we would take toothpicks, something that's basically Play-Doh, and chopsticks, and we would try to build like the tallest tower. It was like for team building or whatever, but now that you guys are like mentioning, oh, we built a bridge and we're doing like stuff with cars, the only time I've ever done something like that was outside of art class. It was for my job, and it had nothing to do with the job either.
I've only done it in like summer camp situations where we were learning about
Oh yeah.
science related stuff like
Yeah.
Oh, art class. I never got to draw anything Kirby related. I had a computer science class where I basically recreated the hopscotch minigame from Kirby 64.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Whoa.
I mean, I couldn't randomize it because, you know, it was limited and I didn't have like much time, but like I even recreated a Kirby dance as well.
Whoa.
Yeah, I used green core sprites. 'Cause, like,
Green!
That's like the only one that has like
JC,
a
can I-
3D sprite, like kind of thing.
Can I ask you something?
What?
Maybe you might know something about this. And I might be misremembering, but I think I remember a while ago, Sakurai mentioned something about the warp star. And he was just like, he briefly mentioned it, but he didn't say why he included it in the first place. So do you know why? Because I remember like looking back, Kirby has like a bunch of stuff where it's like, yeah, go ahead.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Because Kirby has like a bunch of stuff that they don't need to add. I like made I don't know if you guys checked it out, but I made a video on cutscenes in Kirby, and it's like, oh, they didn't need to add this, but they went out of their way.
Yeah,
to do
the
it.
intro cutscenes.
And it's like yeah, and it's like I was also like wondering about the warp star for a while, like what compelled them to make this in the first place? Because it's like, so you think of Kirby, it's like you think of the warp star, it's like hand in hand, right? And it's like what even started that? So I don't know. I was kind of curious.
I mean, isn't like the
Okay,
name
alright.
the name in Kirby Japanese is Kirby of the Stars. I think the star motif was like already in mind.
True. Maybe, yeah. But I mean, there's like a bunch of stars all over the game.
Fluff Puff P.
Actually,
I
actually
mean,
do want to make this one of the videos. You know what? Fuck it. Well, this is one of the Kirby Months videos this year, talking about how like Kirby uses so many doors, like warp stars, to like make a level facing out.
Yeah.
yeah, but no,
How-
yeah,
how,
that's
like,
exactly
I
what
find-
I mean, though. Like,
how, like,
why
I find
why
that
not just
so
use a door?
Because it looks cool.
Yeah, you know what? I guess that's just it. I guess that's the beginning and end of it. It's just cool.
Sakurai loves stars.
It's true.
You know, sort of a
And he
fast
does like
rotation
cool
of those
things.
missions.
He likes cool things.
Yeah, I can see that. You mean- Didn't say shit. The review he mentioned that the person who survived
You
Kirby's
mean-
avalanche. Yeah, I mean,
He
like
says maybe as a sort of transportation.
something that I learned about
Kirby's Avalanche. And that's what? Sakurai did that?
no, yeah, like something that I was like really
No.
flabbergasted about. Like, it's crazy how much Sakurai did and didn't at the same time. Like, for example, Air Ride. He had nothing to do with Air Ride until like the last moment.
Yeah, the last 3 months.
Really?
And then, like, he came in. Literally, Air Ride is they developed that game in 3 months.
Yeah, because
And,
he
like,
just
if
it just
you look,
wasn't
it really
working.
showed.
It was
It
like
really shows because they reused so much assets from Melee, from and the GC ending, but like holy crap, like so much is reused. Same like menu scheme because
The
his
wife.
wife designed it, but like
And
they
can you talk about
use
how
so
cool she
much
is?
stuff from
Everything
Melee,
she touches.
effects, lights, like so much stuff that's for Melee's in Kirby Air Ride. It's amazing. Like they're basically sister
even
games.
beyond that, like you look at the actual content in the game. It's like, what do we have? We have Air Ride, which 7 stages. It's a pretty small amount of stages for a racing game, but we have 2 other modes. There's Top Ride, which again, it's even like smaller than the Air Ride mode because it's simpler. And then we have City Trial. And City Trial is just one reused stage. It basically put in a randomizer. Put in like 5 different randomizers, right? Because it's like, oh, what random carts are going to be around here? What random items? It's very. I don't want to say simple because that's the wrong word.
Effective, like.
But effective? No, it's
Less is more.
I feel like if you would have more time. Yeah, something like that. Because I feel like if you had more of a budget, you could do something where
like internet is bad, or racing is bad, and nothing else, and it's the most forced stuff ever.
Take a breath.
I mean,
Actually, but I was thinking about like that Sakurai actually works a lot. As I know, that actually like works a lot. Like I was so like flabbergasted that Sakurai like also like helps on like Nightmare in Dreamland and Amazing Mirror. I mean, not Amazing Mirror, he got a like he was like
that. I've heard about that.
yeah, like I'm just surprised like he was like the Kirby guy. Like everyone with any type of Kirby related stuff asked him, but at the same time he just didn't develop any game.
he just doesn't
Honestly,
really
I'm
care.
more he's kind of like Miyamoto in that sense, huh?
Yeah.
But I'm honestly more surprised
Yo,
that
Hypo, your
what's his
star?
face was working on Nightmare in Dreamland. Who made Dreamland 3 and 64 in the Dark Knight trilogy is Shinichi Shimomura.
No.
I'm surprised that he had
the
involvement
Dark
in
Knight
Nightmare in
trilogy.
Dreamland.
I zoned out.
Yeah, dude, my favorite trilogy.
Nolan.
When Batman got all the crystal
Look,
stars
one
for his
Spanish
friend
one, we
Joker.
could pick a free topic for an oral presentation, so I made one on YouTube. Where YouTube poops.
Oh my god, my goat. Also, but no, yeah, the game. Mario Wonder already has like a lot of glitches and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing the reason
Dude, I love
the reason this category is
3D
called
games.
All Real Seeds is because you can literally click to the map and like skip the first 3 words.
Yeah.
Wonder, silly little game.
The epic.
Dude,
Let me ask
Mario
you guys
Wonder is a
something.
3D game. Look at this. You're literally in a 3D space.
There it is. Mario Odyssey 2.
This is your Mario.
I mean, true,
Well,
yeah.
no, this is Mario Odyssey 3. Bowser's Fury was more Odyssey.
Well, Odyssey 3 then.
Let me ask you guys something. I recently played Generations, and everyone, it's probably one of the most polished Sonic games. But when I played it, I just kept running into glitches and like weird inconsistencies. So,
What
have
were
guys
you
played
playing
any
on?
game
What
that's, like,
version?
Yeah, what version?
Xbox.
The like one that's 60 FPS and the engine was set back.
I don't think it was 60. It might have been. I don't know.
What Xbox?
I'm
Like
not
Xbox
sure.
One
I don't
S.
remember anything game breaking.
It was. I think it's the newest Xbox, whatever that one is.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know a lot about Xbox.
Yeah,
and
yeah, that
PlayStation.
makes sense.
Oh, really?
makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, like that version is like cool now because like the most stable
Frame rate.
frame rate and all that stuff. But like there's some wacky stuff. Like for example, in the Xbox version, when you beat the game, you can like buy your Sonic 1 in like in-game currency, and in the newest version, it runs like ass.
Yeah. I remember that
Yeah, it
too. I
runs
like
very
remember
poorly.
checking it out, and it was just awful.
But aside from that, it's like it's
Yeah,
just
bro, I was gonna
sad to
ask.
say that's the most stable version of Sonic Generation without mods.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter. Well, I mean,
Yeah, I
it's
was
better than the PC version because at least it has Sonic 1.
True. The PC version is bad.
Signs up with the PC
Aside
version?
PC, oh, so the PC version is just a bad port in general. Like you just need mods to like even start that up.
Yep.
The last one were those were reading
Yeah,
all Nintendo magazine. One of them was talking about Sakura quitting Hala. In a moment, they wrote Suzuki for no reason.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you guys have like played a game that's like, you know, people usually receive it positively and you've heard it's like pretty polished, but you touch it and it's just like super glitchy and you're running into things that you've never heard of before. Have you guys ever had that? Or...
I feel like I only have one example, but the issue is that
Yeah.
I think the glitchiness of it is kind of like already a known factor. It's not like something that I have to look into. Because
Okay.
Should
the
be
game in particular I'm talking about is No Straight Roads, which is a really good game. But I played it on Nintendo Switch. I don't know why I didn't just buy it on Steam. But oh man, yeah, a lot of really bad bugs and glitches in that port. I encountered a lot of really funny ones with my friends one time when I was trying to do co-op with them. Literally, we were fighting the first boss and like so many glitches happened and it actually broke the game.
Hi, I'm back. I realized it was my sister's birthday.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Happy
neat.
birthday to your
Happy
sister.
birthday.
Yeah, happy
Also,
birthday.
going back to that conversation, actually, yeah, the game I would say that like Animal Crossing, the new one, New Horizons, for some reason it just
Really?
for me
really?
sometimes like it just crashed sometimes and like I had this weird bug
Oh my
where
gosh.
like NPCs would just stop talking to me. Actually, I can show it right now because I recorded that.
Okay, while you're getting that, you just reminded me of this weird thing that's like happened to me recently in Splatoon 3. For some reason, I can't do the battles where you like do 3 in a row. It never works for me for some reason. What you said?
That's a Metroid Dread.
Metro Dread.
Wait, is this stupid?
Game.
Peak.
It is a pretty cool game.
It's peak.
There. Oh, you just passed it. You just passed it.
It's
Yeah, you
pretty
passed it.
cool.
There it is.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, there's literally a mode in Splatoon that's not working.
Wait, you can sort videos by game?
Yeah.
Like here.
I didn't know that. Nobody.
I'm
told
just
me
learning
this.
that.
Yeah,
too.
here like I was just talking to him and
I
like
didn't know that either.
he just looked at
Oh.
me. I was like, sure.
Every copy is
That's
personalized, man.
Actually, it just
What is
zooms
happening?
in.
He had zooms in.
It just zooms in.
Dude, I have not played Animal Crossing New Horizons in like 2 years, man. Oh.
Also,
no.
look at this.
Dude, me
Oh,
neither. I was really invested over.
ah,
the
yeah,
pandemic,
dude, me
but
same. Look at that at the top. My flag, Sleep Kirby. Oh my god, he
Oh,
goes so crazy.
It's cool.
Whoa,
He
I-
popped up.
that's really good.
Why isn't it Will Kirby? Are you a fraud?
This was before my Will
Yes.
Kirby era.
Before he was the wheel, he was the Kirby.
Oh.
But so nice. So you're one of my friends. Where do your friend?
Oh snap! It's Spoil Star. I saw your comment on my video.
Oh. Good morning.
Hey, this isn't Super Mario Wonder.
It is.
Yeah, it is. You just gotta squint your eyes well enough and it'll look
Yeah.
like Super Mario Wonder.
Turn your head a little bit to the side.
Yeah, so there's a 5-step plan, and there might be more steps for it to fully be Mario Wonder. First, you like kind of squint, and then you squint even more, and then you like fully squint, and that's when you close your eyes and everything is black. And then the 4th step is you imagine
Yeah.
Mario Wonder, and then the 5th step is that you make the sounds of Mario Wonder, and then it's basically is Mario Wonder.
Mario
And
Wonder.
then you're just sitting there in public with your eyes closed, making Mario noises like a complete lunatic.
The voices got to their head.
Voices.
You're like making all the talking flower quotes.
I wonder what that Goomba tastes like.
Ooh, yippee! Onwards and upwards, and everyone's just staring at you.
And,
Mom,
we're
why
just
is that
past
guy
Mario Wonder
talking
and
about
Mario games.
me tasting good?
What's that icky pink like goo? It's moving!
Oh, you
I kept a good
guys give me
total.
really good impressions of that.
Oh god.
I'm never getting over the level where the talking flowers keep talking about eating you.
Oh my god, the slime level.
pretty
Yes.
epic.
Oh yeah, the slime level.
Why do not
God.
taste
If
good?
Where
It
Fucking
literally eats you too.
they just
yeah.
straight up gives you a sloppy toppy.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
Mario Wonder devs are crazy.
He does. He does. You need to pass it. He goes.
It's barely disgusting.
Not my bad. He just goes full suck mode. I was like, that's my power up.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I wish they kept that thing, because remember they were talking about having flowers that were a little bit more like annoying.
Oh,
Like,
people
you can't do this.
are
You suck.
right over-
Didn't they say they were like gonna do something like that?
No?
Oh yeah, they were tsundere.
Yeah, they were gonna make them like mean and stuff, and then they were like, nah, that might be a little much, and then they scrapped the idea.
It'd be really funny, but I'm glad they didn't.
legendary flowers?
Yeah, tsundere
Why?
flowers.
Was that part juicy?
I kind of prefer if the flowers did not shit talk.
Yo, hi Snake Garden.
Homie! Homie!
Like imagine, you collect like the wonderful like. I guess that's good enough. Like that.
It's not like I'm a
Blushes. You see on the sides of the flower's mouth like little blushes on it.
Oh my god, like the little blush lines. The flower's like pouting.
Honestly,
Yeah.
to be real, the flowers really look like they couldn't share out dirty. It's just funny.
This game is very creepy coded.
Talking flowers.
I think people already felt
Give
that.
it like big anime eyes too.
Yes, and everything that you need to do to make it the most insufferable drawing of a talking flower.
Think you would be making pic.
Well, I still keep like the weird mouth. I still don't like how the last head is. I really hate it.
Yeah, you have to
keep
keep
that.
the trombone mouth.
If I work at that botanical garden again, I'll never be able to look at certain flowers the same again.
Uh-oh.
That. Oh no.
You walk
Oh
into
no, bro.
Star Warper is just losing his mind walking to the botanical garden and all the flowers are like talking to him in his head.
Yeah, like I'll be
They're speaking to me.
Stay in the box.
I'll be
No.
walking with the
Stay in the box. No. Get out of my skin.
Game theory told is Marge Simpson.
I'll be walking with the kids and I'll like turn around for a second and one of them will say, "What's that icky paint like goop?" And I'll get like shivers down my spine. And I'll like turn to a flower.
You're like the flowers. They're talking to me. You're like ripping the flowers to the ground. The children are all like screaming.
Come out, boys. Don't touch that stuff.
And it's
I'm
funny
fucking
too
like
because the kids actually love nature and like animals and flowers and stuff. So they'd be like screaming at me to stop.
Yeah,
They care more about the flowers than I would.
absolutely horrifying the children.
The children.
I think you give me that boss was really hard.
Star Warper's Mario Wonder schizophrenia. But he
Didn't
is
build, like-
experiencing the Wonder effect IRL.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Hey kids, you want to try this flower?
Oh no,
Now that just
No.
sounds like fucking. It just sounds like okay.
that sounds just bad.
Now we're just giving drugs, kids. No, we're giving kids drugs.
Giving drugs, kid. Giving drugs, kids.
Drugs.
Say yes to drugs. Say no to pizza.
What's that one thing where in the group chat where it's like the guy turns into a toilet? That'll be
Oh,
me, and I'll be like, I can
Wonder effect.
explain.
And down
Yeah.
goes another one of Bowser's shit's home. Does he have the money to make so many of them? I wonder. Wonder?
Oh,
Da,
are
da,
you
da, da,
gonna-
da, da. I tried.
Sonico, how many tries
yeah.
do you think it's gonna take for you to get this?
One try
He
actually.
gets so he can make them quickly
One try?
because
Okay.
I don't know.
Mario. How dare you? My family
Because-
vacation and then stock sound
Bruh.
Bowser roar effect.
Talk about
Sunshine is one of the games of all time, man.
It truly is.
It's so funny because it sounds nothing like the voice actor. They sound nothing like
And this is why we haven't heard anything like talking Bowser ever since.
Talking Bowser?
Yeah.
Actually, that happened to I sensed that in the movie. In the movie, like there's small clips where the original Bowser voice are. So you just hear
Yeah.
Jack Black and then you go where I go, you know, the Bowser voice.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you
But
were...
it's not like, but they usually do it not like, they give like a couple seconds and then he does like that.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
they don't like.
It's like there was one sequence where it's like they only switched between it when it was like Bowser was kind of far away, so it was
Yeah.
like it was kind of cool. It was almost like that's
There we
actually
go.
what he sounds like.
I was just then imagine. Shock.
Yeah, it's actually kind of seamless in the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very good.
Oh, yeah, what-
How its death has changed
I think
faces
they
and
use like
exact language.
What's y'all's favorite one?
I think
What if?
I think in the movie they use like modern
I
Bowser
can.
roar effects in the. What are you saying?
Yeah.
What's y'all's favorite Wonder segment?
Probably
It's a good one.
fucked up there.
The funny one, the last, what's it called? The last factory level.
I was
That stage?
I don't want to
Ah,
spoil
yeah,
it,
Metal Mario.
but like,
I'm literally
Oh,
doing a
so-
speed run of this
the
game.
Metal Mario one, yeah.
what's the one I say?
Sorry.
I'm
I feel like
literally
mine's
doing a
kinda
speed run
like-
of this game.
I feel like mine is kind of
I don't
cheating,
know, I feel like-
but I want to say like the last Wonder effect, like leading up to the final fight.
I actually like
That
the
is just a ton of fun.
I like the singing one in the special world, like the really fast one.
Oh, the harder Piranha Plant one, yeah.
Yeah, harder
That's
piranha
good.
Okay,
plant.
is it me? There's like a cool a part in the music where it sounds like something from 3D World.
No.
Like I need to like to show it off. Like I swear.
Kenny James Cole.
I think I was trying to think. I didn't really like a lot of the Wonder effects. I just thought they were kind of alright. But I think my favorite one was the one in the temple. There's one stand stage where you pull up a temple and you go inside and they're like intruder. And you gotta like run away from the spike balls.
Oh
and the
yeah.
Trap
Yeah.
balls. That one was really cool. I really like.
Yeah,
that
the
one.
one time they had a blue talking flower. The one time.
Intruder,
Yeah, he's
intruder.
like, oh, you've made it, or whatever he says. But the red flowers are pretty funny. I think
The
that's also
desert-
like the
the
only
desert
time
world was
the
just
flowers
really
were
good,
kind of
honestly.
possible. Yeah, I was honestly surprised. I think part of it too was because they introduced the drill power-up. Can I just say, I find it kind of weird how they handle power-ups in this game. They introduced them like their copy abilities.
Yeah.
They really do.
Like, all right, you're gonna wait until this point in this world until you get the more complex copy abilities, or in this case, power-ups.
I feel like Mario
my
kind
favorite
of
part?
was been like that in the past before, though.
I mean, yeah, but
I
like
mean, Galaxy did it.
but like before in like especially the 2D games, there was like one new power up, maybe two.
Yeah, but like
Maybe-
you wouldn't get the ice power up until you got to like the ice world, you know.
Nah,
Maybe-
actually no. You get the ice flower in the second
Yeah.
stage of new soup.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
now I feel stupid.
Mario Wii. Yeah, in Mario Wii, you get all the power from basically the first world, except for the penguin suit.
Which is
That's
yours.
what you're
Okay.
thinking of.
See, that's weird. I don't really like that.
Yeah.
And then Mario U, they basically keep the penguin suit and propeller suit until the special world.
Yeah.
Which honestly
It was like, we can't
is
figure
a
out-
good idea because it makes them so rare that you want to keep them. You want to.
And then in
Yeah,
Luigi,
no, you know
no,
what
I
I like
actually
to do?
like what they did it with
felt-
Luigi U. Is like They didn't restrict it to special world, but they did restrict it to like shops, like sold houses, stuff like that. Like you couldn't find them in the stages.
You know, what it felt like to me with Mario U, it was like we can't figure out how to design a game around these right now, so we're just gonna push them off to the side. By the time you actually get the power-ups, they're basically useless. Right?
Yeah.
They were just like, we don't want to design the game around them, but we have the assets, so we'll just shove them off to the side.
It's kind of just a disappointing answer, yeah.
Oh, hi, Pepper Mountain. Also, Pollo Star is saying like the Kenny James Bowser voice. I think the difference is that it's Nintendo. Like, I don't think Nintendo will be like, oh, that's my voice.
You can't use that. Cool.
We want the Godzilla voice too, like everyone does.
I was gonna say about Bowser earlier. In the movie, it sounds like they use like more modern Bowser roar effects, but there's something about the old Bowser sounds that just sound so funny. Like you can tell they were like really edited.
Yeah.
The more modern Bowser sounds sound like they actually came out of a person. The old ones sound a little. Pretty cool. I like the little end of world cutscenes. They're kind of like the Kirby ones. Oh, watch my video.
Everything comes back to Kirby.
That bitch.
It's true.
Goofy reference.
Yole hee-hoo.
You know what? I gotta say, I find it funny how like the people of this world like sometimes just ignore the flowers. Like whenever you show up in one of their houses,
Yeah.
It's just
the
normal
flower
to
will
them
say
to have,
something.
like a talking flower in their house.
True, like
Yeah,
just,
but
it just happens,
it's
you
like
know.
they're not even there to them.
Do you think
It,
that
it makes me wonder if like the talking flowers are just considered like people.
No, yeah,
also,
that's-
and like you can just have a talking flower as your roommate and like that is considered normal.
No, I think that would be considered more like pets, right?
Yeah.
Would they be?
Yeah, like
I mean,
the ones that are on the wild are like wild animals, and the ones that are in your house are like your pet. So you need to take care of him.
So it's like actually taking care of a houseplant.
Yeah, like taking care of
Yeah.
a house.
Domesticated talking flower.
Oh, no,
Yeah, those are the normal ones,
no.
and the red ones are the wild ones.
Yeah, the red ones are wild. Yeah.
But they all talk, but they're all sentient at like the same level. They all talk normally.
I
The
mean,
only
Yeah.
difference between them is some
to
of
be
them can't
fair,
move.
also the dogs also can talk. They just don't talk the same language as us.
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah,
that's
but
why
not
they,
at the
maybe
same,
that's why
not at the same
the,
intelligence.
Maybe that's why the top ones don't like interact with the talking flowers because they don't actually understand what they're saying.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Mario. The only reason Mario can understand them is because they've been taking too many Wonder Flowers.
True.
also there is the part where I actually have
Oh, hey,
to
Sonico.
actually
Mario doesn't understand either,
learn.
and it's just only the player can
I
do
have
that.
to learn the game.
Sonico, you're at world record right now.
Yeah,
You're
0.
at 0 seconds.
Yeah,
This is the
world
fastest
0
anyone's
seconds
got here.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so they go. We will erase what it is.
Savvy wants one of us to scream chicken nuggets in VC.
Chicken nugget.
Chicken nugget!
I just want a
There
talking
we go.
flower in my house. Just need someone to talk to. I feel you, Paper
I
Mix.
just need someone who will
I
listen.
feel you.
Oh,
What
interesting.
if the talking
The
flowers are
talking
like
flower
Koroks
is your
in Zelda?
therapist.
What are the Koroks in Zelda? Oh yeah, the little tree kids.
The little two
Um,
people, yeah.
I feel like a talking flower can do taxes. I don't feel like the Koroks can. So I feel like
The
that's
Koroks are literally.
No, I would say the other thing. I would say Taco
Yeah.
Flower cannot do taxes, and I would say Koroks can.
Yeah, I was gonna say because Koroks actually have society.
Yeah,
They
Koroks are
probably-
like
Yeah,
just straight up people.
They probably do.
They literally
things.
sell
yeah,
you
'cause
stuff.
they like have their own shops and stuff.
What are we
Yeah.
talking
Yeah, they have
about?
shops. They have.
They only have different voices in
establishments.
Japanese depending on the color.
establishments.
Oh, really?
I didn't equip the badge.
What are we talking about?
Koroks.
Good
Koroks
question.
Society. Who would win in a fight? A talking flower?
You gotta,
How do we
you
go
gotta
from like
start talking
talking about
talking
cool
flowers.
stuff to about talking flowers and
I don't think
We're
Korok.
talking about if talking flowers have rights. I think that's what
Why wouldn't they?
When you say it like that.
When you say it like that.
That's what we're talking about.
Also, one thing about like
You're so right.
people not. Because here's the thing, in like the last Wonder, like the talking flowers are like in this weird like space thing. Like they are echoey, like they're kind of weird. Like, oh hey, it's you.
they are.
It's almost like they
I
never
don't-
existed.
Is that the final weapon?
Yeah. The last Wonder, yeah, I wonder. Wait, I wonder.
Wonder.
Oh,
Da 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 da.
Is there any moment where any game acknowledges these flowers?
I
think
Is
maybe.
there any moment where the flowers are acknowledged?
I don't know.
I'm thinking.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know.
I genuinely don't think so. They may not be real. They may actually just not be real.
They're just the voices in our head.
Maybe you should pause.
Someone get game theory on the fucking phone right now.
I got one of your
Now
eight
that I
theories.
think about it, you can just turn them off.
If this was
You can literally turn them
2013
off.
game theory, he would eat this up.
Oh yeah, but he's
Look at
retired
that just
now.
immediately. They were hallucinating the talking flowers.
Do you think the eight theories are like already planned?
Talking Flower and Mario Kart would be
You
hard.
guys wanna see,
I was about to
They
say
already
that.
exist. They already
Yeah,
exist.
they already-
Though Mario Kart Wii.
Oh man,
Mario
Mario Wonder, Mario Kart.
That would be cool. I wonder if
I wonder if talking flowers have dinner.
Dinner.
I wonder what's for dinner.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I hope she
I-
They eat up that sun. They eat up that sun.
Yeah, they eat up the photosynthesize. Photo.
Well, I guess their dinner would be different, right? Because they can't do it during the night.
What do they eat?
So I guess
Their dinner would be
the sun. They eat us.
No, but they also like can eat like stuff. Like they eat us.
Are you,
What?
are you
Yeah, 'cause
asking
they're
if
like-
the talking flowers are carnivorous?
They're not
No,
carnivores.
they are because
But I'm not
They
saying
are-
they are carnivores, but I'm saying that they can eat other stuff that isn't like just photosynthesis.
yeah.
Wait, you're right.
Like I wonder
Yeah,
what you
wait,
taste
what
like.
do
Remember
they
that? And they're like, I want to eat.
Oh,
you.
yeah, they're asking what a
That
Goomba tastes like,
Yeah,
too.
back to the slime.
Yeah.
They have to be, but they're also asking about the Goomba, which implies that they could eat a Goomba if they really tried.
All toasters.
Right.
Toast.
It all comes
Yeah,
back to
yes.
you. The food.
If they were really thirsting
Talking about
blood.
the truth. But yeah,
Yeah,
so
talking
the
flowers.
talking flowers can. Oh my god.
What are their diets? Because they can't be herbivores. Because that would be cannibalism.
Yeah, no, they must be carnivorous plants.
Oh man, you're right.
No. They literally eat a living. They ate a slime. They literally tasted a slime,
Yeah,
which means they ate
They
the slime.
ate
Which
slime.
means
One of them suggested they
Yeah.
were eating a Goomba, and they're really plants, so
Yeah.
they are just carnivorous plants.
Oh god.
yeah, they technically did eat a part when you're when you were a slime. So
I mean,
Yeah.
The more we go
what's
by, the more
really
we're gonna-
What's
I
really
know,
separating
but
these
these guys are like
talking
the-
flowers to the piranha plants?
No, they don't.
The only thing is teeth.
yeah, really
Yeah, the only thing is teeth.
Yeah, because the piranha plants can't sing, so that means they can talk.
They can talk. Yeah. And I mean, carnivorous plants don't even need teeth. They could eat through other means. These things could be like these things could be like the pitcher plants.
Why is my part retiring though? Is it like
The more we talk about these flowers, the more we're gonna realize that they're just the apex predators.
Well,
of the
he's
flowers.
retiring because he's been on YouTube for like what, over a decade.
Yeah,
now,
10 years,
and
and
he
he's
wants to spend time with his like family.
imagine
He's also
spending
part
time with his
of-
family. Wow, boring.
Bro,
I mean, he kind of got put on a timer after he had a kid. It wasn't gonna. He couldn't do it forever.
yeah,
Especially
That's why,
considering how demanding his content is.
yeah. That's why like you're
would you
basically
do if you
most
were-
YouTubers have that have been leaving have like families and stuff. Like,
Yeah, they start a family and then they
Yeah,
drop
we're
off
actually-
after they
It
become-
is actually interesting how like we're entering the era of like the first generation just exiting.
yeah,
Sorry. You're not gonna have a family, right?
Leaving room for Sonico to fill.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
You're not gonna have a
think
family,
that,
right?
that Matt Pat's kid
I know I don't know.
is gonna ask to do a skibbity toilet theory?
No.
That'll be what gets that.
I'm pretty sure
Matt has to be socially aware enough to like be careful about how much internet he gives his child.
I think you do.
Yeah, but like it's his kid. What if?
I think that's so weird. Like the ones that are like most like.
I'm pretty sure his son gave him the theory. I don't.
Like that's crazy, no? Like the people that know the most the internet, they're like more cautious of the bad parts. So like we would be better parents.
The internet sucks. Yeah.
I mean, Sans' nest, man. Sans' nest.
Sans' nest. This.
Yeah, Meteors is retiring.
Game
Nobody
Theory's
talks about
final
Sans.
theory is that he's actually a good parent because of how much time he spent on YouTube.
Is Matt Pat a
The
real
final theory
good
will
parent?
definitely be a FNAF video. There ain't no way.
Oh yeah, someone else is taking over game theory, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
4
yeah,
people.
We already know
Yeah.
who. I
Yeah,
don't remember their name and I don't know them from anything, but he already said who it is.
It's a group of people,
It's
right?
someone
No,
on their team.
they've been in like
Wait,
the game
guys.
theory and like film theory shorts, like and stuff. They do like some of the shorts.
And they also do the other channels.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys
Cool,
didn't
okay.
know? You guys didn't know?
You know what?
It's Sonico.
That's me. Yeah, true.
True.
Oh, so, yeah, Sonico is taking. Yeah, of course.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's good.
Or
He was
actually,
actually telling
what
me
did that
about
mean?
his
I
theory
get
the other day.
style
He
theory
had a-
because of
First game theory video after the takeover is going to actually be about
Yeah.
Meta Knight's Revenge.
guys, we're never
Yeah,
gonna
he
get
was
that.
gonna
crazy
why
make
was he
theory.
getting revenge on?
What was he getting revenge on? Exactly.
We're still never gonna
Yeah,
get
but
that
he was
Kirby
also telling me
Park
on his
video.
theory that Meta Knight is Sonic.
Meta Knight is on it. I mean, they're both
Yeah,
blue.
Meta Knight takes off
they're
the
both
mask.
blue. They're fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, they use swords.
True.
Well,
And,
he's
like,
more of a navy blue, at
yeah.
least once.
And like when Meta Knight's wearing his mask and you break it, he's actually wearing another mask that looks like Kirby. And when he takes that off, Sonic
Sonic.
uncurls from a
Yeah,
ball.
'cause he
What?
actually
Realize
curled
it's
into-
Sonic.
curled into a
Oh
ball.
my.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, where does he go?
Smartest theory of.
Time to
all
actually
time.
learn.
Oh my gosh, guys, have you guys watched that Meteors video where he's like breaking down why Galactonite could not be Kirby and he talks about mask tinting?
I have not.
Yeah.
Okay, that silence tells me you guys don't know what I'm talking about. Okay.
I have not seen that. I have not watched Meteors in a bit. I have to admit.
No, this was like from a while ago. I remember he was like, guys, they're not the same because there's no way to tint blue eyes to be pink eyes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that.
Watching right now.
Because
Oh, you remember that? Okay.
yeah,
If
like
you remember, Kirby's
Yeah,
he was
Meta
talking
Knight's
about,
mask
like-
had green eyes. Remember, Meta Knight's mask had green eyes in Brawl, and then they changed it back in
Did
Smash 4.
why?
I don't know.
To be
But then
fair,
in-
also
then
just
in
the
Forgotten
hue of
Land-
pink is wrong.
Oh, because he's
Yeah.
Sonic. I'm being stupid.
Because he's Sonic, obviously. Yeah. Sonic is green.
And in Forgotten Land, if Kirby's at a certain angle, you know the eye color changes from blue to green.
Yeah, it's such a cool detail. Who on the team?
No one
did
really
that?
talks
They need a
about it.
raise.
And then they
Really
changed
good
it
lighting.
from green to in Dream
What
of Fate was
was,
instead of green it was white. Then in Return of
Adeline
Dreamland,
is
it was
actually
remember-
Shell from Portal.
I think
I remember when the trailers for Forgotten Land first came out, there was someone who made a video that like Kirby has heterochromia or something like that.
huh?
It'd be fucking hilarious, dude. Just out of nowhere, just completely changes design. Just for
I'm
one
sorry,
that's
what-
different.
what even prompted this?
I have no idea.
I do
Heterochromia.
not know. We've just
Sonic.
been having a conversation.
Mad
going
bad.
off the rails progressively.
I mean, yeah, we were talking about school, now we're at Kirby's eye color, so yeah.
Yeah, you know what it was? We started talking about game theory, and then we moved on to Sonic and Kirby.
Yeah,
No,
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
I just don't
And
know
then,
how.
and then Pinky
No, guys.
1522
Guys,
talks about
listen,
Kirby is Galactic
listen.
Lord.
Listen, Kirby and Sonic related because the one song in Sonic Frontiers is the same. It uses the same stuff as Highness's theme.
That's
Oh,
true.
right, I forgot about that.
Really? Are you serious right now?
I'm
Hello,
so-
everybody. My name is Mark White.
I love Kimi in chat.
Hello,
I
is
actually
it-
have this
Hi.
weird thing called homochromia. Dude, I've never heard of that before. It's crazy. It's like your eyes are the same color.
Wait, does that mean your eyes are gay?
What?
Yeah, there is homo.
I thought he was gonna say something like my balls are the same color.
What?
Huh?
Wait. Oh my god. I just realized. Or does it? I don't know.
Don't worry, Aries. I'm also confused.
Does that mean homochromia is your eyes being the same color?
Yeah.
Homochromia
Oh.
would be your
Yeah,
eyes are
yeah,
the
yeah.
same color, yeah.
Yeah.
Heterochromia would be different.
Yeah, they're both different. I wonder if there's a 3 version of it, like if you have 3 different eye colors.
Trichromia.
Right.
Oh, you said 3. I thought you said 3.
Trichromia, yeah.
I do not think that
You said 3
exists.
for a second.
Oh god.
And does anyone want 3 heterochromia?
You want Frey, heterochromia? Come on, go
You,
dog.
like, you want to swap eyes or something?
Actually, I need to.
Like we,
It's a fair
we
trade.
like, I take one of your eyes, you take one of mine, and we just have different colored eyes suddenly.
Oh wow.
Ouch!
Bum 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 bum.
For real.
My inner Irish came out and I said, instead of saying 3, I said tree.
Oh my god.
Trey.
Try. Okay, it's not that bad.
It's just instincts, man.
Yo, hi, Kirfan.
What's everyone's favorite world in Mario Wonder? I think I already said I like the Sand World a lot,
Really?
especially that one Wonder part. And because it has
Uh,
River, I love it.
Yeah.
Probably the
I
second
think-
world.
Yeah.
I think sand is where I spent the most time in the game.
Not Sand, I mean the cloud one.
No,
I
yeah,
don't
Cloud is good.
remember.
I'm just saying, I
Cloud
think
is
my
pretty
favorite
cool.
is sand.
Each world, okay, one of the things I really like, I like how the Sand World is like kind of open. So there's like a
I
bunch
kinda
of
like the
different
Petal
areas
Islands
around,
a
but
lot.
then you get
Mm.
to,
You know what? Look at this guy.
but then you get, yeah, the Petal Islands is so fun.
Okay.
I really like that one Bowser stage where you can see him in the background. He was just staring at you.
You can just see him in the background.
Yeah.
For me, it's
Yeah.
fungi mines or the special world.
Yo, you know what?
Yeah, dude, Fungi Mines is really good. Fungi Mines
It's
is
really unique. I
Especially
really like
those,
Fungi Mines, it's so unique.
especially because of those enemies where you can grab onto them. I like that a lot.
Oh, yeah, those.
Wish it was more of a mechanic.
Yeah.
I wish there was more
man.
than one Boo House.
Also, that's the
I still.
direct flower.
There's like only Bowser Jr. boss fight. Like, we don't even have a Kamek boss fight, which is kind of weird. Kamek's just in this.
I love
game.
Kamek, dude.
Fuck. Well,
Don't
that's.
swing
There is one that.
The hammer incident all over again.
You know what I will say about this game though? Speaking about the Blue Houses, I kind of don't like the soundtrack to the game.
Yeah, like the Wonder themes are good, but like the level themes are like not.
I had a conversation with like different friends about this. I do feel like to some extent some of the music in this game is very forgettable.
Like I only remember like the first level and like one Fluff Puff Peaks. Like that's the only ones I really remember. Besides like all the Wonder themes.
And even
'cause
then-
all the Wonder themes are really good.
Yeah, and even then though, like, I don't think any song in this game I would like stack up to most other Mario games. Like even like the games this one is taking after, right? Like Mario 3, Mario World, even like, okay, this is gonna be a hot take, but even Mario Wii. I think Mario Wii has a good soundtrack.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
I mean, the soundtrack is just PS, but a little bit more.
yeah.
No, like Cal's theme's different.
Oh shit, sorry, my
Yeah,
bad.
like the
Shit.
I mean, it's worse, but
like just
like
talking
yeah.
about the Ghost House. He's just talking about the ghost house. This game doesn't even have a ghost house theme.
That's true.
Which, like...
I mean, doesn't even
Yeah.
has a ghost
Like
house. It
Mario
has a
games.
ghost stage.
It's a cool ghost.
Yeah,
stage.
boos
just
are
one
like
stage?
really underutilized in this game. Like they have a unique design and everything, but like they're underutilized. There's so many good ideas. Like,
Yeah, like you said,
with
it's a
them,
shame
just
because they
It's
were
just a gimmick. Yeah.
This one is pretty good. The one I'm here right now.
This one is alright.
Yeah, it's like I guess the best way I can put it is as like the musician arranger guy in the chat. I
Okay,
genuinely do
didn't know
not
how to
think I'm
professional.
No, I'm just saying. Like,
Oh,
as-
you make music?
The
Yeah,
reason
he
I
does.
say this is because I'm gonna say I genuinely don't think I'm ever gonna like cover something from Mario Wonder.
As the professional, Nintendo modder.
No, it's just
This game's code is
I
like
don't,
amazing.
I don't think I'm ever gonna touch the Mario Wonder soundtrack. There
Not
was
even the
nothing
Wonder
that
Seed?
touched me enough. Probably not, honestly. Because the only one that
The
I see
only-
people use a lot is the Piranha Plants on Parade, and that's just because it's honestly just it's funny. And
That's just a cool
kind of
level.
iconic in the game. It's
Yeah,
just a cool
it's
level,
literally
yeah.
the most.
And
Yeah,
it's
it's cool.
different. Yeah. The
It's not
only,
like
the only
good
two
of
songs
a theme.
in the game that I...
Yeah, King Boo
Yeah, the
uses.
only two songs in the
I
game that
hate how they
really
only use the good King Boo design in like the Luigi's Mansion games.
Doesn't matter. They using the Mario World 2 design, so I take that.
I mean, it's better, yeah, but like I still prefer the Dark Moon or
Yeah, Dark Moon is so cool.
the Dark Moon design was really good.
Yeah. But the only two songs in the game that I really like... The only two songs in this game I really like are two of the Wonder Effects. The Metal Mario, for obvious reasons. And then there's
not
another
saying
one in
that-
here that sounds like a song from Odyssey.
Oh god,
Like
no,
one of
not
the
Mario
Chinese
Sunshine King Boo. Oh no.
Ugh.
I think Mario Sunshine King Boo is a pretty cool
I love
design.
that.
It's just the fight is terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, I
like-
saw
I
a
like the
video.
song, though.
I saw a
I
video
like
of this
it.
guy trying to get like a perfect King Boo fight, and it's basically RNG hell. Like it took him like what 20 days to get a perfect fight.
Oh my god.
20 days? 20 days?
Yeah.
Excuse me? It's crazy.
I can't imagine. Is there a way in like Mario Sunshine speedrunning that you can skip the King Boo fight? Because otherwise it can not
There's-
imagine
No.
that being any
There's-
kind of help.
Nope, there's no way.
Oh my god.
Great. Awesome.
Good, cool game.
This is amazing.
You know what? Let's do something funny. Let's do something fun. Let's rank Mario.
Well,
games.
actually, in Mario Wonder, this is technically not the the real
Mario
King
Odyssey
Boo,
on
which makes
top.
sense. Which kind of makes
Okay.
sense why it's not using the Dark Moon design, but I just like the Dark Moon design like a lot more. Regular King Boo.
Because they make it like really stand out. I feel like in this game, King Boo, it's like, oh, it's like a big boo and he's wearing a crown. In Dark Moon, the glow in his eye and the gleam, yeah, and it's
Yeah.
actually different. It's like way more
I feel
different.
like you could try and argue that that's just like, oh, it's because like the Dark Moon makes him look different. I don't know. But like, I don't
Well,
know.
no, and he was still like that in Luigi's Mansion 3, so it's not the Dark Moon.
Oh, true, yeah. They honestly should just keep it because it's kind of
No.
like, you know, King Bob-omb isn't just a giant Bob-omb with a crown. He has like a mustache and he has like shoes, like hands.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh
I feel like
shit.
if you kept that design with King Boo, it would at least make him different enough from a normal Boo wearing a crown, like we just said. But that would have been good, I think.
So by the way, chat, I can already tell this is going to be a reset heavy stage. Fuck up once you lose the power up.
Also, I think King Boo in the first Luigi's Mansion had like the red eyes instead of like the purple eyes. So like they
Is that
still
true?
changed the design. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Or, yeah,
Yeah.
the other
And,
red eyes are like yellow eyes.
People who argue that he only has his design changed from the Dark Moon, it's like, guys, come on now. Just that they wanted to use a different design. Like Sonic fans do the same thing with like a bunch of other stuff and try to go through loopholes to explain things that could just be answered by the developers wanted to do something. Yeah, because
Oh yeah, I forgot they changed it.
simple
They
as-
changed the design to in the remake to the started redesign, which makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really imply any
Hello,
kind
Eric.
of canon to Mario. It's just Mario. Just take it
Now,
at face value.
to be fair, in the Archie comics, they actually have a canon reason for why
Oh
Sonic
my gosh.
changes his eyes.
Wait, what about?
Me and the Archie comics are not friends.
Yeah.
Wait, what
I don't
about
think
Archie
anyone
Sonic?
is friends with them.
That Archie Sonic has actually a chapter dedicated to Sonic changing his eye colors and having his modern design.
I think I know what you're talking
You know
about.
what? I used to like Archie somewhat as a kid, and I actually remember that chapter.
I own up.
'Cause he's,
I
like,
actually own
running around and he's, like,
the
turning into
Sonic
Sonic
Boom Archie comic. I do have a Sonic Boom Archie comic.
Damn.
I don't know why. I just
All
like it.
series that
That was
one?
good.
In the Freeway, no.
I
Archie.
remember this schizophrenic Sonic.
Archie has the the story, like the origin story of Sonic, quote unquote, fanfiction bullshit. But Archie has like why he changed to the
I don't know if
adventure
it was
design.
Freeway. I know I just had like the Sonic Boom comic. I thought it was Archie.
What was the origin for Sonic in Archie? They explained why he's fast.
Nope. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Which I like that.
Which is good. Yeah, we don't need that.
I mean, they did try to explain what the chaos signals are in 42 years, and it's just a mess.
They did well, I am trying. That's over.
Just,
I mean, yeah, but
I
like,
just
they say
I
that
just
like,
added
you
more
know, the
questions.
Earth is like the chaos elements in the Earth are like an important part because without them the Earth will like split apart, but like they're not.
But like,
From the Earth, apparently.
I mean, whatever. Sonic's World with Earth, Mobius, what the fuck?
Sonic's World.
no.
Let's get it
don't,
right.
No.
It's his world.
In his
It's
world.
Earth. It's just Earth. Can I ask you guys a question real quick? Why do people act like it's like, oh, is it Mobius or is it Sonic? So they literally call it Earth in Sonic Adventure 2. They literally call it Earth.
And in Unleashed.
Yeah, why is it even a question then? Why do people act like, oh man, when did they get answered? What is world? They literally say it.
I think it's just people that heard it get called Mobius and are like, what do you mean it's called Mobius? And they like never figured it out.
I like that voice you did.
Thanks. I do that every time I'm trying to sound stupid.
Every time I do it, I use Squidward voice. We all change.
We all have our own ways of doing it.
Michael, why didn't you restart? You were there.
Because I'm practicing.
Fuck up.
I can just do it once. I don't feel confident in this game.
Like,
I feel confident.
reminded me of when I time attacked Press Factory Zone. Man, that stage. The cycle makes it so hard to time attack. It's like just speedrunning.
Big tail.
Kind of annoying, huh?
It can be interesting. Jump! Sonic jump!
They're interesting, but then when it's like you're not, when you're not absolutely perfect.
Yeah, there is. You have to wait out.
Still neat though. Oh right, yeah. Said I mentioned before, Mario ranking. It's everyone's like top 5 favorite Marios.
Odyssey on top, for real.
For real.
For real. Actually, I did it.
For real.
Wait, now
Wait, what'd you say?
Odyssey on top, number 1. I would say then... Probably
Like all Mario games
64?
are like, what?
Really?
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
64.
I honestly like 64 the
So I
best.
just used 64.
Odyssey 64, I would probably say like Galaxy 2, then
Wait, how do you
Wonder.
feel about 64 DS?
I hate it.
No.
Okay.
From that you can
I
probably
don't
guess
like the
what I
DS
like,
version.
what
I
part
like
I
the
like about
original.
Mario 64 and what part I don't like about Mario 64 DS.
Doesn't matter, Uncle Ben. Super Mario Picross is better than all of them.
That's what I'm saying.
True.
So
It is pretty good.
Okay,
Pretty good.
where does bro go now? Oh, this is my first stage in the entire game.
So wait,
Funny.
what's your fifth favorite? You said Odyssey, 64,
Galaxy 2, Wonder, and probably
Galaxy.
3.
Okay, pretty good list.
So watch this amazing stage. Never mind.
The stage is pretty epic. Barterman,
Dude,
what about you?
do you like those gifs in the background? Do you see them?
I haven't seen a lot of or not seen. I haven't played a lot of.
Can you hate 64DS? Just movement. The movement is bad.
To be
Yeah.
honest, I'm gonna this top 5 is basically gonna be just all the Mario games I've played in the order that I like them the best.
Okay,
I would put
that's fine.
Odyssey on top, followed by Galaxy.
Is Mario teaching typing in
Wonder.
them?
Unfortunately, no. I never played Mario Teacher's Typing.
Not yet.
It's just like Mario 64.
Yeah. I would do
Yes,
Odyssey,
literally
Galaxy,
has
Wonder, 3D World, and then I do not know what the 5th one would be. 3D World. World was pretty good. Or 64,
Okay.
honestly. Actually, 64. Yeah. I'm not as big a 64 fan as a lot of other people, to be honest. I did not enjoy the game that much.
We decided to.
I really like 64.
It in your top 5?
It's really my favorite.
Okay. So what about the other four?
I like Galaxy 2, Odyssey, then Galaxy. I don't know about the last one. I'm not sure. Probably 3D World, maybe, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, I think
I don't really.
I like how we
I
all
don't
kind
really-
of have similar lists.
I like both Galaxy games. I kind of like Galaxy 2 a bit more because that game has like a lot more levels that I enjoy than Galaxy. Like it, cause like, what's it called? When I like 100% Galaxy, I kind of don't like some of the Galaxies. Like, what's that one? The Boo Lake one? Whatever. I mean, it's like
Kinda
optional, but
remember,
still.
but- Yeah, I mean, that's the whole reason they have multiple stars, but, you know, then you go for 100%, and it's like, yeah. For me, I don't really like, Galaxy and Galaxy 2 anymore. I used to really like them, but, first of all, I don't like that there's, like, a 10-second wait time in between levels. I really don't like that. And like, I know this was like complaint in 64, but I don't really mind that in that, because when they kick you out and you're going to a different mission, sometimes they're like literally transforming stage to fit whatever level you're trying to do. So I actually get that. To me, that makes sense. And I'm like, okay, fine, you know. And it's way shorter. In Galaxy, do a mission, and then it's like, you get booted all the way out, and you gotta wait like 5-10 seconds, then you gotta go back in, and then select the thing. It feels so much more clunky than 64, and it like it adds up. The first few times it's like whatever, but then it's like you keep doing it over and over, and it's like it just adds up. And I think I saw a video about it once where they like totaled the time for 100% in
It was 6
Galaxy
hours,
and
right?
Galaxy 2, and it was 6 hours? No, I'm talking about just that little wait time.
Oh yeah.
They added up
Okay,
all
it's
that
not
little
6
wait
hours.
time.
It was.
6 hours?
I do remember seeing the Nathaniel Bandy
It's
video.
kind of like
Like I am 100%. Oh
they banned it.
no, not Bandy. Nathaniel Bandy. Nathaniel B. Nation B. Are you Nathaniel B?
Oh yeah.
Because he did
Yeah,
like
yeah, I
100%
remember, yes,
100% in every Mario in 1 week. Can I do it? He
Yeah.
didn't. He says he not
And
do
then
it.
he was talking about how it sucked up. Yeah, because he was talking about how it sucked up so much of his time. Yeah, that's where I remember.
Honestly, dead ass,
Yeah.
I could 100 every mainline Kirby game in a week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Every mainline
Sure
one.
where your mouth is.
I mean, I already did.
Yeah, I realize like most of these games are like really short. Like I think Triple Deluxe and Robot
Okay, you
are
know
the
what?
longest ones.
No, not beat. I'm thinking like
Yeah.
100%.
Okay, Sonic,
Because
let's go
beat,
to
I already
Oh,
done.
100%.
Yeah.
I already beat.
Oh.
I beat it in like
Sonic, let's
3
go through
days.
this, and let's go through the list. Let's let's go through the list. You have Kirby's Dream Land. That should be able
That's
to be
really
done in, like,
easy.
what, less than 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So 100%. So you got to do extra mode too. Adventure. That one is a little bit longer, but still easy as long as you know where all the buttons are. So that's easy.
Yeah, I know where it is.
Can you do Dreamland 2 100%?
I already did that in the regional marathon.
And you did it fast.
Yeah.
So Dreamland 2. Then you have
Oh, wait.
Superstar. That one's easy. Dreamland 3. Can you do Dreamland 3 100%?
Yeah, with a turbo controller, yes.
Yes. And you got to do the jumping mini game or whatever. You got to do that perfectly. Okay. And 64. 64 is easy.
I think the
What's
biggest,
next?
the longest one would be the modern games. Because I already like.
It would be
Yeah,
it would
yeah.
be triple deluxe, and or
It would be
roll.
Triple Deluxe just because of Hypernova. Just because of Hypernova.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Alright, no, those aren't mainline.
Does Epic Yarn count?
No.
No, right? Epic Yarn-
No,
Yeah,
I
okay, okay.
I don't think Epic Yarn counts at all. Like, never really specified it. Like, there's not been like anything to show off like that. It's mainline or like really anything.
I mean, I think it's like canon, but I wouldn't call it mainline.
Play Epic Yarn anyways cause it's fun.
That's true.
True.
Ooh. It does take a while to 100%, I think.
No, yeah, that game is
I think longer
wild.
than the other mainline games. Yeah.
It's a lot slower.
It's not even because it's not even because of that.
It's just
so much.
and like
So
you
much
have
in
to
that
do all
game.
the little friend challenges or whatever. the fuck.
Yeah, and it's like you got to get all those treasure chests to unlock furniture in your room, and then there's like a
Dude, if
there's
it
so
was
much stuff,
if
and
you
you can get
included
extra
spin-offs,
stages,
I guarantee if you include
then it would be
spin-offs-
impossible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not because of the
Imagine
flash games, but
No,
No,
not
it's
only
no,
that,
it, like it quite literally is impossible because the 100% of Dream Buffet is like what 18 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, like come on now. And what's it called?
What about Kirby Fighters 2? 100%.
Is Kirby Fighters 2 the longest one? Wait, let me go to.
No.
No, yeah, it has to be the longest speedrun.
Kirby Fighters.
No, I think Fighters 2 is the longest one because you have to do every single-handed mode with ability, every story mode
Hang on.
with an ability,
Let me see.
Just check Kirby
And-
Fighters 2
and you have
speedrun.
and you have to grind for the
Yeah,
you know,
100% by Shiro Kirby is 1 day, 8 hours, and 38 minutes.
Yep.
32
Yeah,
hours.
well, okay. Okay.
Has to be divided into 5 bots.
Wow. Bots. Oh man, you know what? That reminds me of when I was first
Give
starting
me
out
a
in
half
Kirby
hour
Fighters
and
2,
I'll
when
get it
everyone was
done.
first starting out.
No one but here's the
Oh,
thing,
yeah?
no one has done Super Kirby Clash like 100%. Nobody.
I think it's
Yeah,
impossible.
because no one wants to.
Yeah.
No, like literally, I think it's impossible because some of those missions require internet, and like internet is banned.
Mm.
Because you know, not
Still a
in
neat
the
game,
future,
though.
like it won't be there. So that's why they ban
Let me
it.
check Team Kirby Clash all quests. Wow,
But
oh
it's
wow.
okay. Kirby
That's a lot
Fighter-
shorter.
I mean, Kirby Clash is infinite. Kirby
So
Clash will be forever.
Team Kirby
By
Clash
the
all
next console,
classes
they'll just make another one.
barely 3 hours. It's like right under 3 hours. Holy shit. Okay.
Oh, what the fuck?
Never mind. So I guess Fighters 2 will literally be the
Wait, what?
longest one to speedrun.
Oh, wow.
Team Kirby Clash Deluxe is all quests is 2 hours, 54 minutes, and 20.
Oh no, Mass Attack 100%. No, God, no.
Yeah.
Canvas Crew 100%. You need to play the game 5 times.
Yeah, I said that before. That one would just be a nightmare.
Also, I think
I think what else? I'm just gonna say this right now. Dream Course.
Mass Attack took 5 hours.
That's just hard.
Mass Attack was 5 hours.
Hours, yikes.
You check Canvas.
Yeah, Dream Course 100%. That one is really, really hard because you have to do like
Canvas
everything
Curse also
perfectly.
took 5 hours.
Did I say Canvas Curse? I meant Dream Course.
Let's see Rainbow Curse.
Of course, that one probably isn't that bad, right?
I remember Christian doesn't sound that
They
bad.
have to do all
100%.
those challenge stages.
3 hours. Wow, that's actually not bad at all.
No.
People could beat this game in 15 minutes. Holy shit.
With so many hours, probably.
Savvy said an hour ago. Savvy said like an hour ago, can any of you scream chicken nuggets in VC? Thanks. Lots of love.
Come on, do it.
We already did. I already did it.
I can't scream right now. You did?
Chicken nugget.
Wow,
My
dying,
bad, it's been like-
you literally die in the tutorial to save time.
Amazing.
Cool.
Chicken strips.
What's the worst part of Team Kirby Clash
Thank
Micro
you.
stages? The
Yeah,
repetitive
gotta
bosses.
double down
Both.
on it.
Chicken nugget, not chicken nuggets. That's true. Why are you going to say that?
Wait, does dying just take you to the next level? Rainbow Curse?
No,
Game over
Sean.
and alone.
Oh yeah, it does. I forgot about that. Yes, it does.
No,
You
Sean.
love
This
that.
strategy just dying over and over again.
It is!
Yeah, it totally is. I forgot
Oh wait, no.
about that. The game just,
One
like,
level,
stopped.
2-1, you actually have to play the level normally.
Well,
Okay. But yeah, sometimes you just die enough times and the game is just like, hey,
you did good,
you
buddy.
wanna, like, not do this?
That's insane. Okay, I want to see. I at least
Rainbow
want to see.
Curse literally pulled a low-tier god.
Yourself now.
Oh man, have you guys seen the I think it's like the invincibility tomato in Triple Deluxe and Robobot?
Yes,
Oh yeah,
When you
the
die
revival
against the
tomato.
boss
viable
sometimes?
tomato.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't know about that.
yeah. Fun fact: that is
yes,
it. That's the default one. If you change anything, a state script to die, it automatically gives you the on tomato revive. It's kind of weird.
Hmm.
What else is there?
Oh my, how long have we been in this chat?
Too long.
No,
Oh wait,
long
the
enough.
newest. Wait, Kirby's Dream Buffet. Wait, hold on. What? This one says 18 hours.
Oh my god.
Instead of one,
I'll go after
a
Sonic
day and
Beats
an hour.
level.
Gotcha.
Can't wait for Nathaniel Bandy to take the challenge.
Yeah,
To
all
prove us all wrong.
Kirby.
I mean, honestly, if the Kirby Fighters 2 thing was done with bots, you can play 2 games at the same time. That could just be running on in the backgrounds. So yeah, you could technically do it if you do multiple games at the same time.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, but what about Dream Buffet?
Okay, well, never mind then. And you would still have to do Dream Force, and Dream Force is tough as nails, to 100%, from what I remember. I didn't do it, I watched someone else do it, and I was like, I'm not doing this.
I ain't doing all that.
Oh man, you know what would be fun? You know what would be super cool and awesome and fun?
What?
Do Kirby's Dream Force stream.
Honestly, it's
It's pretty neat. Multiplayer.
true. We could do that.
Be pretty cool.
But she's perfect.
Virtual high five for that one, Sonic Boom. That was pretty epic.
Got it.
dogs.
There we go.
Yo, nice.
Yeah.
What's the worst part of Team Kirby Clash Deluxe? The microtransaction system or the repetitive bosses?
Honest?
Hmm.
I would say microtransactions.
I don't.
Because the weird microtransaction, that means like leveling is so hard
Awful
without
internet
them.
connection.
Like things with
I
I
would-
microtransactions.
think I didn't.
Yeah.
The worst part about Super Kirby Clash is that it has twice the amount of content, which means you have to play the game more.
Team Kirby Clash.
Yeah, I know.
So for Super Kirby Clash, I don't use any microtransactions. I cheesed the system with the online mode. Your vigor is split into 2 different ones.
Oh,
so
yeah.
When one runs out, you just go to the other one.
Whenever I
So
do
just
that
ended up
game,
using,
because I will play that game now that I actually have play it online. I will definitely like, I don't know, one of you guys or maybe chat join us.
cool. Yeah, I'm done. If I have time.
What it's me?
Your man.
I gotta go get food. I have.
You guys
not
ever just
ate
like
anything
start?
yet.
Gotcha.
I just ate right now.
You guys ever
actually.
just start
Yeah,
playing
I gotta go
games?
eat. It's 4 o'clock. I haven't ate anything yet.
Go for it now.
Yeah,
Oh, you hungry? Me go. Bye bye.
I I like
what was he about to call us?
chumps.
Oh, okay. But he was about to insult us with a word I didn't recognize. Are you gonna
Chamuelos.
go through the whole game, Sonico?
Not today.
Okay. Well, when are you gonna stop?
I think probably when I like feel satisfied with World 3.
Okay. So not that. How many more levels?
I don't know how many they do.
Cause this is World 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I know you have that zip line.
Yeah.
Or sorry, the grinding level.
I remember they do something crazy. Like they don't get, like they do the alternate pass, but they don't get the Wonder Seed. Just beat it. At that point, you don't need it.
Oh yeah, Sonico, I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
Well, what's your favorite Sonic game? Let me answer that first.
Between Adventure 2 and Sonic 3. And Knuckles.
Okay, so okay. Have you heard about the Western and Eastern Sonic thing on Twitter?
Sadly, yes. I don't know.
Have you heard about the chili dog thing?
I'll tell you, I heard about the chili dog thing, I heard about the wind thing, I heard about the like saying y'all.
I'm confused.
Sorry. My thing just
So
connected for a
Kirby
second. What'd you
Twitter.
say?
I heard about the wind thing, the y'all, chili dogs. Basically just Sonic Twitter putting
there's
like
a chili dog thing.
putting like a ton of like restrictions. Basically. It's like
Okay, well let me just say what happened recently to catch you up to speed, Bartometer. So this YouTuber named Pariah, he does a lot of videos and he really likes the Japanese version of Sonic. But he doesn't hate every other version of Sonic, he just really likes the Japanese version of Sonic, and over time this version of Sonic has been kind of put to the side. And in recent years he's just kind of gone. Like Sonic isn't Sonic anymore, right? There's just like a bunch of other things just in Sonic. It's like, yeah, it's bad. I don't really like it, right? And he's kind of making videos about it. And one of the things he said was, I don't like how Sonic's favorite food is chili dogs. Liked it in the first game it was introduced in, Sonic Unleashed, because of the message and stuff. But nowadays he doesn't really like it. Because all they do, that's the only food he's ever gonna eat in promotional material and all that stuff. And literally in that game, all they give Sonic for his birthday is a chili dog, which is a lame birthday gift. But you know what? Even beyond that, in promotional material and art and all that stuff, every single time he has a birthday, he gets a chili dog. And he's complaining because it's like, instead of writing something interesting, writing something that's like, oh man, what would Sonic the Hedgehog want for a birthday present? You know, making something interesting is default to chili dogs, and he doesn't like that. And Sonic Twitter just erupted.
Yeah, I mean,
You
bro's
don't like
looking
that
too.
Sonic likes chili dogs. That's stupid.
Bro is looking too deep into it.
Yeah, but that was also one of the.
he is. I mean, he was looking too deep into it, but I think it's like just like Sonic Twitter just escalated and everything from like going from like I think Sonic should be like more Japanese and more like let's say unique to okay, now he cannot eat anything, he can only eat the win because he's part of the win.
Okay, that's the only like that's the best thing to come out of this. Those jokes, because even though like I'll just say it straight.
No way,
I
like
Japanese.
even I during my Sonic Frontiers I was like I don't really like how Sonic like uses electricity. I like him with more like wind powers and stuff. And that transformed into he cannot do anything, he cannot do anything, he needs the wind because he's free as wind.
That is so funny. I just saw a post. And it said something like, Sonic, here's a gift for your birthday. It's a jar of wind. And Sonic was like, Tails, the wind shouldn't be contained. It should be set free. And I was just...
I feel like this is just kind of proving a thing I've noticed where I feel like some really hardcore Sonic fans are super allergic to change.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to say who in particular, but there has been a time in light of Superstar's release and the fact that a lot of people seem very disappointed by it.
I knew.
I knew some people that were just super kind of more than you, Sonic, though. Like, they were just all for it, like, this game did nothing.
Okay,
Okay, let me say this too.
I was just like, okay, and I wanted, like, along with some other people, like some other friends were genuinely trying to figure out, like, dude, why is that? And I cannot lie, the guy that we asked was, like, genuinely upset that we did not seem to understand why the game was so good. And I don't think you could...
Okay, let me say something about that. Let me say something about that. For some reason, Sonic fans can't look at games as they are. You can only look at them in comparison to their favorite game. So even though Sonic Superstars is a good game, I'm saying that definitively it's a fine game, even though it's good, because it has some things that are different, some things that aren't the same way that they were in other games, it's bad now. Because the bosses are worse, even though the original bosses were still not good, even though the bosses are worse, that means the game is automatically bad. Because if this game isn't the exact way that I want it to be, then it's bad. Sonic games can't look at games for what they are.
That's the weird thing, though, because then the situation I'm in is that I seem, from an outside perspective, I don't think the game looks very good. So I'm asking a guy who really, really likes it, why do you like it so much? And he's like, I can't fucking believe you. See how like.
No, like I kinda agree with that. You're like, I guess I'm not to that point. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you if you don't think it's perfect? But like. The reason why I didn't want to make a Sonic Superstars review is because I literally do not know what to say. Like that, I love classic Sonic. It's a classic Sonic game.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was asking. Like,
I'm like, I really like this game because it like.
Than the others. You don't understand how fun it is to play a Sonic game. What?
No, like this is nice version, but like really, my problems and good things about Sonic Superstars come from the fact it's a classic Sonic game. I like classic Sonic games.
I was gonna say, you gotta give him credit. You gotta give him credit. To some people, a Sonic game hasn't been released in quite a long time.
That is fair. I guess it's the excitement. I don't know. I'm strongly... ever since I had that conversation, or at least definitely watched a lot of it happen, I've been very, very keen on, like, observing brand loyalty. Like, I've been very careful about it, because, like, it seemed kind of clear that a lot of that was because this guy really loved the Sonic franchise, and no matter how bad recent performances have been, like, it could not do any wrong in his eyes. And it's like, you know, I can respect that. It's just, it is clearly rose tinting his glass.
Yeah, but I also think the other way. Like, I think the other way is like, oh, everything they do now is like terrible. Like, at some point, I think if you follow a series for enough time and you like every single time you feel disappointed on what direction they're going, like you should like maybe leave or like.
At some point you're not a,
yeah,
at
like.
some point you're not a fan of the series.
Like I wouldn't say like you're not a fan. I would say just like don't keep like looking for this thing that you're not going to find.
Yeah.
But it's like,
For example, I'm happy with it.
Sonic fans are masochists.
Like I'm happy with like everything Sonic now is doing. It doesn't mean like I think it's perfect or I think like but like I'm really content with every such new Sonic game. Like maybe
Yeah, makes
except
sense.
like Origins Plus.
I mean, okay, well, I can't agree with that because like you're not just gonna sit back and if there's something you don't like about your favorite franchise, you're not just gonna sit and take it. Well, okay, whatever. You guys like it. It's just all right. You're not gonna do that because you've seen him be this before. You've seen him be good before. So why can't he do something like that now? And I feel like a lot
because
of
like that wouldn't be the direction of
there are
this.
a lot of small things.
Yeah, like that just isn't the direction like
The
the
direction
series
is what?
of the series is going.
Yeah, I mean it's fine to be like unhappy with the direction of.
No,
like,
I
a
think it's
series that you care
unhappy.
about.
Yeah, like I think it's fine, but like acting like there's like a wrong way or like there's like a right way to be
Yeah, no,
enjoyed.
it's kind of, the right way would be preference, really.
Yeah, it's more about
I mean,
mentality.
I don't know.
Honestly.
With the I will say with the Sonic Superstar thing, the thing I was thinking especially was the fact that like there are issues with like whatever happens in like the final act. Like some people just seem kind of unhappy that some parts are seemed a little too sloppily put together, like too rough
Oh, yeah,
maybe. And then it's
absolutely.
like in the eyes of some, they just could not recognize that, and it's just no, it's fucking perfect. And it's like. You know, I guess, but it kind of comes back to I don't know if this is a brand loyalty issue. You know,
I mean, let's say this too about Sonic Superstars.
just in love with this franchise.
I have a particular way of playing Sonic games, especially Superstars, where I play the game, right? I play through the main mode, and I go to time attack, and I don't touch any other part of the game because that's the part that's actually designed well. It's a Sonic game. That's the part that's good. So I only play that game, and from that game is a 8 out of 10 for me. Time Attack Sonic Superstars, that game is a 9 out of 10 for me. Every other part of the game as a package, if you're telling me, I've played through that game. I probably have like so many hours in that game, but not one of them is spent on the final boss. I still have not touched the final boss of that game. I haven't beaten Trip's story. I haven't beaten the final boss. I want to play the part of the game that's good, please, and thank you. So I want to say that too. I do not think as a package this game is good. There's a lot of fun parts of this game. There's a part of this game that I think I've had more fun in than Mario Wonder. The time attack experience of Sonic Superstars I have more fun in than the entirety of Mario Wonder. I'll say that right now. But as a package, it's not too amazing. It's not perfect.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess the whole message that I learned from that experience was like, it's like completely fine to be kind of critical of games that you and series that you like, and in fact you should be, just to like make sure.
It's just a thing of extremes.
Yeah.
So you're not like clouding your own judgment, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
But at the same time, like I think if you like something, and if you genuinely like, don't act like it's perfect, but like act like I don't care. I like what I like. I think that's also perfectly fine.
You can still like it. It's just feel free to be critical and understand that, hey, like, oh yeah, maybe I didn't like this thing so much, or like this thing about this game I don't think was very good.
Would have been much better if the bosses were just enjoyable, really enjoy every other part of the game.
Fair enough.
I mean, hey, Kimi, you can just, like I said, you can do what I was doing and just do time attack, because time attack erases the bosses from the game. Not there anymore. You play through a stage, you get your best time, and you move on with your life. You don't spend 10 years fighting a boss fight. That isn't fun. Just saying. Obviously, my opinion is subjective, though. Kimi, I kind of hate that. The whole opinion thing. Can I say that real quick?
I hate opinions.
I hate opinions.
Yeah, no. Hear me out for a second. I watched this one YouTuber this one time, and he was getting pissy about someone saying, "Oh, but that's just your opinion, right?" And I was like, yeah, it is just your opinion." But then he was like, "Yeah, obviously, that's why I said it." Why do we have to specify whether something is your opinion or not?
Because some,
It comes with
I
you
think
saying
it comes without
some
saying, but like
idiots.
like some people really think that what they say is like the truth, you know. And like when
Yeah.
also like going
well,
back to
some
like the
people
whole
need to
like
get
I
over
prefer like the whole like I prefer Japanese Sonic or whatever. Like some people genuinely think that's Sonic. Like that's the only Sonic. There is no other Sonic. And like what they're doing is objectively wrong. Like that's what I'm saying. Like if a game like Sonic Frontiers or Sonic Superstars, which are successful, like are going, it's okay to not be happy with the direction, but it's also okay like to understand that some people do like that new direction, and like maybe
Exactly.
this like new approach isn't for you.
I mean, okay, I'm gonna say this. The people that say that Japanese Sonic
You guys
is
have
Sonic and the
subjective
other
opinion?
interpretations are-
LMAO, my opinions are all unarguable facts.
That is true.
Losers.
Thank you, nerd.
Man, why do you have to bring that up?
But that's just your opinion.
Now I realize that everything I said, yeah.
That's just your opinion.
But yeah, I was saying that I am one of those people that think Japanese Sonic, that is Sonic, and everything else is just kind of tacked on, or it just is not Sonic. I'm
Like
one of
I
those
would
people.
personally say, like if I was in your place, I would be like Japanese Sonic is my favorite Sonic for X, Y, and Z. I wouldn't say it's like this is the Sonic.
But that's the thing though. When Sonic was created, right? They wrote Sonic this way, and they wrote Sonic a certain way, and then other people took Sonic, and then they were like, "No, this is Sonic," right? And that to me,
I don't know because like from the start, like Sonic was already so
something
much.
else.
Like I like about it, like different interpretations. Like someone, like
I mean, yeah, that's neat.
like different interpretation,
That's
like progressing
cool
a
and all,
character.
like progressing. What do you mean progressing?
Progressing, like taking their own spin on a character, like a other character.
I mean, that's it's not
like
really
how a
progressing.
comic book
That's
character-
doing something different.
Yeah, Pardo?
It's kind of almost like a
Yeah,
comic book
this
character.
situation
Will
is-
just keep
Yeah, like Spider-Man.
evolving always. Never going to stay the
Yeah,
same.
actually,
evolving,
like
quote, unquote,
being
evolving,
like a
quote,
comic fan is like really similar to the dish. Like, yeah, like you could say like this not like you could say like I don't know, Tom Holland is like not the Spider-Man because it's not accurate to the comic or the original vision. But like some people like would prefer that version, and some people will say like that's their Spider-Man.
Yeah, like you're okay with that Spider-Man, or like maybe you really like Tobey Maguire instead. But
Yeah,
it's
for
like,
example, I
unfortunately-
think my favorite Spider-Man
unfortunately,
is
Tom
Tobey
Holland-
Maguire, and Tobey Maguire is
Exactly,
very
yeah,
different
exactly.
from all like the normal Spider-Man, like the one from the comics, which is different from Ultimate
Exactly, but
Spider-Man.
he's also very different than Andrew Garfield or Tom Holland Spider-Man, who are also very different from the comic Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So it's like there's a lot going around.
So like I don't like this idea of like there's only like one right correct path, on which is like the original vision. Like for example, okay, something like we can all agree, we all like here we all like Kumasaki Kirby more than Sakurai, right? Well, not here. When
debatable.
yeah, debatable.
I do definitely enjoy Kumazaki.
I mean, my favorite Kirby game is Robobot. But I mean, I don't if
But
I
like
had to pick a
Sakurai,
favorite
like
director, I don't know
Kumasaki,
if I would
Kumasaki
be-
does his own spin on Kirby, you know, his own spin of like even you know, or Sakurai Kirby is more of a region, he's more like an asshole, honestly.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
I would say Sakurai's Kirby is a little bit more, you know, more of an asshole.
He's kind of cheeky.
Such
You're
a
talking
cheeky little
crazy,
guy.
buddy. You're trying to
Nah.
talking crazy.
Like,
I don't know about that one. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
he's a little
That's
cheeky.
right. Now that's a funny interpretation of his character. Can we see that?
See.
He's just kind of a brute. You got this. No, because literally in Superstar, he takes care of children. Like I don't see brute there. I don't know.
I mean, I don't say brutal. Like I'm talking like the way Kirby is like.
Yeah, give me an example.
I think Dynablade is actually a good example. Like it's like like that bear, fuck that bear. I'm going to kill that bear, and then like he sees the children, like, bro, I gotta stop the children. They're being
I
so
just-
annoying.
Entire time. I thought nobody was listening to me.
Yo, hi Elsie.
Hi, isn't he constantly portrayed as this like really badass guy in the ads?
Yeah, in the ads, yeah.
Kirby? Yeah.
That's what my God,
Why?
was playing as fuck. I don't
Oh,
know.
I guess that's
American.
just-
American.
He's
It's
literally
American.
the opposite.
I don't know. It just
But
how it
no,
markets
but
to audiences. It's like how
Yeah,
like
I don't-
Mario and Kirby look angry in like the Americas as opposed to like in their Japan box art.
I hate America. God.
Everyone has to be
Yeah,
angry
it's-
so the game looks cool.
True. Unfortunately. Because America. So true, Kimmy. So true.
Was America. Such jolly felt. Like, for example, when he said jolly felt, like, what don't you fucking know?
Kirby, hold on, guys. Kirby and Avalanche is the Kirby.
No.
Yes.
Now that guy.
No, but like,
that
I
guy's
would say
different.
like Kumasaki Kirby is like way more like perfect. Like he's more of a like a perfect little boy happiness shit. Not like Sakurai Kirby.
Kirby is a Jesus
Okay,
figure.
you know what? You know what? I will say I don't like how Kumazaki handles. I kind of don't like how he handles DDD and Meta Knight. I'll say that.
See?
Off topic, but carpal tunnel I'm blaming Savi.
What?
Huh?
My hands hurt.
It's all savage.
What do you?
It's also his fault.
Why? Why do they? Are you holding something for a long time?
I've been drawing Elflin for a few hours now.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. How's that going?
It's almost finished. Just doing coloring.
Yay, awesome.
Nice.
Think
Alright.
It's all Savi's fault.
You gonna post it in the server when you're done?
yeah.
But we
Nobody
will,
else can.
yeah, you guys cannot see it because you need to donate to the Dream Friend charity. Dream Friend
Oh
charity.
yeah.
True.
It's just $1, right?
Bro. I mean,
Also, I know we're
if you're
way
people,
past this part of the conversation,
Yeah.
but funny thing, I got the Kirby Fighters 2 demo, and I've been trying to connect to a random online match, and there's literally just no one online.
Nobody.
Oh yeah, no. You gotta go to the You gotta go to the Discord and ask someone to fight with you.
No wonder, yeah. But the
Yeah,
Wi-Fi's
the
probably
Wonder?
really shit
Yeah.
here, though, so I don't know
Excuse
if
me?
I'd try that. Oh my goodness.
I mean, I would play.
Yeah, there's just
but
no
after this,
one
I'm gonna
here.
go eat.
That's hilarious.
So
No, that's fair. I should probably get
Yeah.
something to eat also.
after Sonico finishes this part,
okay,
this is the last level in World 3, right?
yeah. Actually,
Alright.
pretty easy. Don't fuck up.
Don't fuck up, Sonico. Careful, careful.
Never
Yeah, you
fuck
gotta
up.
do it.
Careful!
Shut the fuck up, Patrick!
Blow that code. Yo, this is the part in the trailer. Whoa. You messed up.
Like up until the second.
No.
Yeah. Looks like you're gonna have to do a time skip to make it up. It's chaos control.
Yeah,
It's one of the Wonder Flower effects, right?
I gotta just pause the timer.
Technically, yes. Well, it's already at 0 seconds, so I think you're good.
Yeah. Oh, I
See?
forgot, you're
Not
already,
losing any
we're
time.
in chaos control right now.
Ah.
It's not actually 4:32 right now. It's not actually that time.
And you're like,
It's been
whoa,
the
he
same
did
time
it!
since
He
we
beat the
started.
stage, right? Nah.
Mhm.
Whoa! Where's he going?
Boom.
Nice.
oh. Where is Sonico going?
Real Wonder
There's
Fruit.
nothing left.
Real Wonder Seed was the homes we made along the way.
Yippee, also wanna fight the hardest boss in the game?
Yes.
Here it is. Very
I
difficult.
actually like this about Mario Wonder, how some worlds are pretty different, like what they do here.
Bravo!
Bravo!
Yeah, like they don't even acknowledge the flowers.
Yeah, he goes bravo! You have friends? Yeah, contrary to popular belief. Well, no, I just have them
Actually, no,
hostages. Yeah.
Yeah,
Huh?
I was gonna say, we were all
fighting
hired.
Yeah,
now.
I'm sorry, Jaime, because I think Sonic Boom is the best
we were
Sonic.
paid to
I
be
believe
here.
in you.
You're not paid enough if you ask
actually.
me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're not paid
Where's
enough.
the money,
Yeah.
Sonico?
In the cherry, don't worry. Kaso hater.
Yeah, actually, the
Where's-
final stage. I feel like I remember another thing.
Nope.
But I might be wrong.
Okay, I will
Wait, the
stop.
drill power is next stage. You gotta do the drill stage. You gotta get the drill.
I gotta
power.
get the drill.
You gotta get the best power in the game. You gotta.
Also, I'm not going to practice the other level. Literally, just an auto scroller.
Oh no. Why are auto scrollers real?
We should eliminate them.
Remember that time they put it in a Sonic game?
Yeah. Very
You
fucked
guys
up.
remember that?
Yeah, Sonic Force is very fucked up.
Oh, I thought that was really
Oh, I was pleased.
No, isn't the Fang boss fight an autoscroller?
Technically.
The first one, at least.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound good.
Shut the fuck up. And 12, 15. Hi, Captain Toad.
What?
Also, shout out to the best level in the entire. No, actually, genuinely, this is like my least favorite part in the entire game. Like, no joke.
Piss Water World?
No, the
Yeah, I
fact that
really
you
don't
have
like
to
it much
go
either.
back to unlock this secret world.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
This genuinely, I literally had to.
I had no idea.
I had no idea. I had to
no idea
I had to
how
look this up. I literally had to look at a guide because I'm like, where the
Same.
fuck is it?
I had to look it up because I couldn't find it, dude.
And it's just that
It
simple.
literally just go again. Why didn't skip it?
Yeah, I had to look it up like the like those hide and seek stages. Those pissed me off too.
Yeah, those two.
Dude, yeah, some of those really got to me. The first like 2 I think I did without hints, but then like everything after that I was like, oh my god.
Gel block. Okay. Let me see what they do for that. So you guys can talk.
Epic.
I was hoping.
Oh
no
yeah,
one
yeah.
was.
I was saying earlier.
Just in case you guys didn't know, you can't talk. No worries. Don't be shy.
Alright, cool. I was saying earlier, I don't really like how Kumazaki handles Meta Knight and DDD. This might be a hot take, but I don't really like that they're like, oh, it's a Dreamland Corte or whatever. When people mention the Dreamland crew, there's like a part of me that's just like,
Team Kirby.
I think
which hot
to
take?
make them gayer.
I think
There's
I
a
think
lot
their
of people who
romance
complain
needs-
about that. I'll tell you what.
Their romance needs to be explored on screen. I think.
They already have. It's called Kirby
I
Fighters
mean,
2.
hey, you guys got Kirby Fighters too. I got Kirby's Fighters too. So
Oh, that is.
yeah,
fair.
y'all
That
got
is fair.
something.
Fair.
Yeah, y'all
good
got
enough.
something.
I'm not even.
Want
part
them
of
to
that crowd, I just
explore
think
each
it's
other's
really funny.
bodies.
Hey.
Okay.
They did
Alright.
that when they practiced their fighting moves together. They did that.
Oh yeah, practice their fighting moves together.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't like how, because if you look at like Superstar and other games, they're treated as their own they do their own thing, right? Like in Amazing Mirror, Meta Knight I like how he's kind of like a parallel to Kirby because he jumps right into action
that's
by
Shadow
himself.
Kirby.
Oh, what are you talking about?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
But yeah, I like how they're kind of treated as their own characters. I don't like the idea that when there's a problem, they all kind of do the same thing. I like it when they're treated as their own characters and that they treat a situation differently. Like in Forgotten Land, I really like how I liked how Meta Knight was handled in that because he goes off on his own, then he comes back and is like, oh no, I need to protect everyone, right? Then Kirby shows up. Man, I actually really like how the characters are handled in Forgotten Lands.
And DDD's been having kind of his own story on the side with the possession and everything.
Yeah, kind of. If you could even call it a story, it's I get possessed. That's what it is.
Here we explore Meta Knight's insides in the anime, but I don't see anyone shaping them. Huh? One. Huh? Second. Yeah, people do. But they're weird about it.
Oh yeah, no, that is the only other ship I see in that is Kirby and Toph and Escargoon and DDD. The only other ones I see. Wow. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Yeah, I really like how they're handling Forgotten Land, how they're all kind of doing their own thing, and they're doing it wordlessly, which I really like. And then it's just like, oh, Kirby, I know him. He's got this.
That's my guy.
That's my goat. Yeah, I like how it's wordless.
Then
I much prefer that over, oh, they're just here. I much prefer that over, oh, they're just here. You know, like, oh, there's a problem.
I feel like the
right by Kirby's side.
I feel like the they're just here is just kind of a byproduct of like
multiplayer
being playable. To be honest, I feel like that's also just kind of a thing in that, like, I don't know, that only really happens in
Return to Dreamland
anyway. So it's not like a very big problem.
Yeah, because in
multiplayer has kind of been since then.
And in style, I
think
just
part
get
of it too,
possessed.
the reason I was only complaining about it.
Yeah,
Star Allies is also in the Return to Dreamland boat, but that's a little bit different because there's like a lot of characters. So now I understand.
Yeah, that one's.
I think part of the reason
I was there anyway.
Yeah, I think part of the reason I complain is because literally, I don't want to be mean, but like I see it so much where it's like, oh, Kirby, Meta Knight, they're like the best friends and they have the best bond.
Bestie.
And it's like, okay, let's look at what happened last game. You mean when Kirby accused this dude of stealing his cake and Meta Knight didn't? They have no communication skills at all.
I mean, that was really.
The three of them have no communication skills.
I enjoy them reading the fact that because it's like, I mean, they are all heroes. I find it fine. Like, sure, they're not all like literally members of the same party in every game, but like, I think it's okay to consider them a quartet in the same way that like there are the major characters of like the game. Just in general, like the kind of the concept, you know. I can see them being all friends, especially after the events of the more recent games.
They should give Bandana the character arc. Yeah, it's called Revenge of the King.
Yes, I want a Vanity character.
I feel like I prefer Kirby games where yes, they are on the same sides, but they're so different from each other.
They're like doing different stuff.
Handle a situation differently. Not even like just doing different stuff. They can be like literally traveling together or something. But I would like it if because they would handle the situation differently. Like I feel like if there was a Magolor situation, they would all handle that very differently. Even just from the intro, right? Kind of don't think. Well, okay, let me say this. I like how Kirby's the first one to be like, oh, I'll help, right? I like that. but I don't know. I feel like everyone would do it for slightly different reasons. Like DDD would look at Kirby and like, oh, I could do what he's trying to do, but better, right? And Meta Knight would just be like, okay, I'll do it. And Waddle Dee would be like, oh man, DDD's doing this. I want to be a part of this too. I'd like even something little like that. I would prefer. But you know, it's not that deep or whatever. So whatever. Oh, they're all friends now. You know what it is too? I also don't like that
Like giving them a reason to all be together.
Not even just like not even a reason, just something other than they're Kirby's hashtag friends, so they are here too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get ya.
That's fair. I get
They're all.
I get that. Yeah.
Because honestly, I've been feeling that.
I definitely get what
I've been feeling about Bandana. How like Bandana is just like, you know, he's like player
he's
two.
just there all the time.
No,
right?
honestly, I would like definitely like to talk about this in a video, but I find it weird how just he's like now he's just Kirby's bestie, like completely forgetting Revenge of the King and like the whole story arc there. He's like, yeah. But he's just like basically like Yellow Kirby.
Yeah, he's just there now. Yeah.
Call him Yellow Kirby. That's the funniest comparison I've heard. It's like calling him Green Mario.
True.
Exactly, yeah.
Green Mario.
He's player two. Yeah.
Player two. Like,
Yeah.
if you need a helper. Like, I get it in Forgotten Land, and like, I like how like Bandana is like one of the few who actually talks to you. But like in something like Triple Deluxe and like Forgotten Land, not Forgotten Land, Robot, he's just there. And like Star Allies, like he's like you would get like the Dream Palace, like I don't know, makes you besties, but like he was already there. Nothing happened to him.
He's just in there, yeah.
He was like in the palace. He's like, enter the palace and you can fucking play as Bandana.
He's fucking
Just
chilling.
have to wait for Bandana D's mansion to give him his own character.
Yes.
These mansion's so true, dude. I remember, what's it? I can't talk on it too much, but I know that there was like a fan game idea that was in regarding another server. One of the most fun things regarding this fan game was some of the fact that trying to figure out what Bandana would be up to prior to the events of the game. Because the best way I can explain it is that it was just a fan game concept. I don't really know how to make it.
Oh, okay.
But part of the idea that was interesting is that prior to the game, there is some amount of time where Kirby is just not present in the story because he's off doing whatever. And so that leaves the rest of the quartet to do whatever they want and whatever they would do with the situation before Kirby shows back up again. And one of the most fun parts with brainstorming was figuring out what Bandana D would be up to and giving him like almost an off-screen character arc that we see him like slightly different when the game starts. And that was really fun because we got to exemplify like he is a Waddle Dee that is a warrior. So among the Waddle Dees, he is now their savior. You know, like he is the Kirby stand-in in this world.
He is their champion.
Exactly, yeah, he's the champion.
But now
for
that you
the
mentioned
Waddle
that,
Dees.
but now that you mentioned that, it kind of reminded me like what my deal is. I don't like the idea that it's like, oh, the quartet. Not that we're without Kirby. What are we gonna do? They're not. I don't see them as like Power Rangers. Like, oh, team of
No, exactly. I mean, yeah, and like that was the thing. Like, it's not like the what do we do without Kirby, except for like the general Dreamland population does kind of feel that way. But it's like Meta Knight, King Dedede, and to some extent even Bandana just kind of just do their own thing for the time being. Because like they all they all do their own thing anyway.
Right,
At least,
yeah.
I mean, everyone except for Bandana.
Well, Bandana is basically Kirby.
Yeah, he's just besties. He needs Kirby there. Yeah. That's why we had to give him a character arc of like, yeah, okay, he becomes like this champion for the Waddle Dees because no one else can do that right now.
You have Bandana encountered a mage on his own. He recognizes the loyalty to Hannes and it reminds me of his younger self, but uses the idea of going separate ways like him. Is a character arc. You know, that's an idea.
True.
Huh?
It's also that like if you need a character like that to just be by Kirby's side, Kirby has like tons of friends. Like, no, but I get it. It's like, oh, you need
Bring back
Dedede.
Chibi.
If you need Dedede, then true. Bring back the fake Kirby from Dreamland 3.
Bring
Have him
back-
be there.
I mean, technically for Dreamland 3, that was like Gooey's role. And for like a long time, like mangas and stuff, like that was a
Yeah.
role of Gooey. He's just
Yeah, Gooey
being
was
like
the player
being
2
like
character.
Kirby's friend.
I think it was just that Gooey had
And they
so
said,
like. Oh, it's weird. I don't know. Cause I was about to say Gooey has so little going on for him, but he technically has a lot going on for him. It's just never.
Well, his dark
Mhm.
matter,
never
but it doesn't
used.
really
Yeah.
matter.
well, no, don't you guys remember
Doesn't really
in, Return to
matter.
Dreamland, they were gonna bring back Gooey. They were gonna bring back Gooey in Return to Dreamland, but then they were like, ah, wait a minute. I want a Waddle Dee character because he's kind of the face. He's one of the faces of the series. You want one of those to be a playable character, so let's make Bandana Waddle Dee a playable character. And then they're like, oh,
Yeah.
should we call him Bandy? No, let's just call him Waddle Dee.
Yeah,
right?
in Return to the
Because
Next Call,
we
Waddle
want to be
Dee.
the representative of the Waddle Dee. Right. It kind of runs into an issue because we've already established what kind of character he was, and now we're kind of going against that a little bit, sort of, except not really, but also we kind of are, because he's like hip and shoulder with what's his face?
Kirby.
Yeah, when he should be, when it feels like it sometimes it feels like he has no connection or affiliation with DDD. Like
Yes.
that sometimes, which it should never feel like that.
It does feel like
feels
that.
weird.
That's the one thing I will give Battle Royale.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I like about that game, but I kind of don't like that. That one thing.
So now that I practiced all the stages I want to
I
practice
also have
today, I'm
another hot
going
take.
want to do a little run.
I have another hot take about Magalore, but save that for another time.
Ooh, saving content.
Meg,
Yeah,
the best character.
oh yeah, totally. Best character.
The best.
I made a fucking 30-minute video essay about it with my friend.
You can fucking bounce on cheap chips
About
in this
Magalore?
game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's called Bagalore. Go
Bagalore.
watch it.
Watch it, pretty good.
Okay, after this, I'll check it out.
It's pretty good, yeah. It's reminding me of that concept I had. Well, I know someone is already making a Kirby RPG, but it made me think of like, imagine Kirby RPG, but the three main characters, and I guess there could be a fourth one, so it's typical. I don't want to be though. But your party is Magalore, Taranza, and Susie, and they're off doing some kind of anti-hero adventure during the events of one of the games. I'd love to see what they would be up to.
You gots to go bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Think we was
I just
reaching
think it would
a
be
good
fun
time.
Yeah.
if you did something like Triple Deluxe. It could be like there's whatever unrelated plot happening, but then that leaves a character like Meta Knight still in the story unobserved, and then you could do something like, I don't know, maybe the trio ends up having some kind of Squeak Squad situation where they are opposed to Meta Knight in some way through like a misunderstanding, or because one of them, either the party or Meta Knight.
I mean, I do really like that
story
about
for
a
some
Star
reason,
Allies.
and it would be just cool.
I do really like that about Star Allies, how you like, you know, you don't get the different characters right away. You have to like fight them and, you know, befriend them to actually become playable characters.
Well, Star Allies.
Yeah, with Meta Knight though,
Star
I
Wars
think it'd be
mission
interesting.
opportunity.
Yeah.
I think it'd be interesting with Meta Knight though, just because it's like you would kind of, because there's this implication that Meta Knight obviously is like a very great warrior, right? Although the only time we ever see him fight are when he fights Kirby. So
Yeah,
I think
and
it'd be
loses,
interesting-
so-
and loses every time, right? So I think it'd be interesting if in this game, if whenever Meta Knight is for some reason considered an antagonist, it would be super cool to see kind of this thing of like, what do the other quote-unquote villains of Dreamland, being like Magalore, Susie, and Taranza, from their perspective, how is fighting Meta Knight? Like, how does that
You know
go?
what? That's
Well, first off,
It must
the
be
thing is with
terrifying.
Meta Knight. Yeah, because here's the thing. I think it's in like pause descriptions or like whatever. It shows that like he went like single hand with like an entire task force before he was captured by the Altman's Works company.
Exactly. It would be almost a Suicide Squad kind of moment like fighting whenever like you end up fighting Batman in that
No,
game.
honestly-
Kind of the
Honestly, I
same-
make it
same
make it
vibe,
fucking like a
basically.
file thing from like Mega Man X, make it an unwinnable battle. Just like show like the gap is like
True.
so apparent in the beginning.
No, but like
Yeah,
I
just
also
make it that you win the battle through some other like means. Like the battle doesn't actually end when you defeat Meta Knight. It's something else has to happen.
Yeah, or not even that you win, you want to escape.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know. Maybe you're on the
You have to
halberd.
cause
You
a
just have to.
distraction.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
the
you have to
Halberd thing
distract
where it's
him,
like you
or
just have to
the
run.
Halberd. You just have to. Well, it's like you're in a fight with him, but it's like you just have to last until the halberd crashes. I don't know. Something like that. Like just kind of like a truly terrifying moment for a second. You experience what it is like to be an enemy in the Kirby series.
but I also like
You know what
think
we really need? We need a power scaling in Kirby.
true.
Because for some reason, it's honestly
right.
confusing sometimes. Yeah, because it's honestly confusing sometimes. You gotta like star allies, and I know that's kind of the exception, but it's like every character is doing some crazy thing that can like beat every enemy that they come across. Sometimes it's a little confusing about what character stands where.
That's just like that's the nature of just it being a video game. 'Cause no matter what, the player's gonna win. Like that's even if it.
Yeah, I know.
So it's not an accurate way of like actually power scaling shit.
Nah, I don't win.
Because it's like no
Still,
matter
I still
what,
think it would be.
like if you could play as a fucking one of those like if you were playing as I don't fucking know, like a chip, like those little like fox things. You could beat Magor Soul.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any fucking
Right.
sense power scaling wise. But just because you're playing as it, you'll win eventually.
Right.
So yeah,
Yeah,
you can't
I'm
really
just-
power
I'm just
scale
saying, I think it would
that way.
I still think it would be interesting. I don't mean like a direct like. I don't need Kumazaki to post a YouTube video. All right, so I see some of you are confused. I don't need that video.
The
But I think it would be
Bumblecast with
interesting to
Kirby.
have, like light elements like that. Because, like we said with Meta Knight, he loses every fight we see him in. He
Yeah,
loses
exactly.
against Kirby. He loses against Home Works Company.
Yeah,
Just something that's like, oh yeah, Meta Knight is strong. You know, something like that. Would be
The only
interesting.
time we've seen him win a fight was against Specto Alphalin's mind control.
Mind
But, like,
control,
that
yeah, it
was
wasn't
not
even a
a
literal
physical
fight.
battle. That was just him being literally too bad.
Shinja Kumazaki
I mean, it
and video
also
games.
implies, I mean, in the games, that's where you gotta like look at like extra media and stuff like that, as well as just like understand like just the nature of
guess.
like
I
again,
don't
you
know.
can't power scale through games alone. Like it's kind of impossible. And the thing is like you have stuff like in the light novels. Meta Knight was fucking there during the fucking Void Termina battle. Like he was there. And then like other aspects, yeah, same with the Magor Soul battle. So where's that put him on power scaling? He can be a like pretty good fucking. He's strong.
The light novels love
Whereas,
Meta
like,
Knight.
again, we don't see that because again,
He has been
if
to
you're
hell.
fighting against him, you're fighting Kirby. Yeah, it's like he has like one of the
He
coolest
has
things in the
literally
light
been to
novels. He has
hell.
like a fucking.
He literally
He has
goes
like
to hell.
a moment in the Galactonite novel where he has like a there's like a three-way battle between like Meta Knight, Kirby, and Galactonite
that
in
dude.
the light novel.
That's my favorite one. It's my favorite novel. They did such a good job with the action in that one. Hang on.
So,
I still
in retrospective,
not.
let Meta Knight kill.
let him
We
kill.
need our Shadow the Hedgehog game from Meta Knight.
We need Meta Knight 2005.
Yeah, give him
Where is Super Meta Nightmare?
Dude,
know
that's
what?
what I'm
No,
saying.
you
Why
need
can
like a
DDD?
Meta Nightmare
so
Deluxe.
small.
Why can DDD get a
Like a
drum
really
dash?
large gun.
And that's the only Kirby game without Kirby. I wish we had more Kirby games.
There's Meta Nightmare
No,
Ultra
don't
already.
you remember? Meta Knight has Meta Knight Slash and Go from the extra epic yarn. Isn't that like the same thing?
Slash and B.
That's literally like saying, what do you mean? We already got Meta Nightmare twice.
Yeah.
I do find it kind of funny how out of a lot of the side games, it's been like Kirby Clash and like Kirby Fighters and Blowout Blast that get like actual releases, and yet somehow we have actually not gotten Meta Nightmare. Besides like showing up twice. Like honestly, I think it's just because a Meta Nightmare game in theory beats the purpose of Kirby because you can't hail and do copy abilities anymore.
That's why you give Meta Knight a gun.
That if you just okay, well, I was gonna say do the Magalore thing where like maybe Meta Knight can have more moves that he unlocks throughout the game, or
no, but yeah, I actually do think like I do want them to further push the Magalore epilogue of giving like this little, even if not a full game, at least give them like a mode, like a unique mode for their like special characteristics and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I'm also gonna say this. I kind of hinted at it. Like, I'll think about Magalore, but Magalore's epilogue, everything about that, amazing.
Woohoo!
Good, yes.
Great job.
Honestly, Magalore epilogue so good made me see like all the other like all the other like second modes.
A dedicated midnight set, extreme version of fucking Wing. It's like there's like extreme aerial mobility to a point where it's insane.
You unlock Brawl Meta Knight at the end.
crazy, honestly.
I
Yeah,
remember talking about Magalore epilogue is good.
But like in a fun way. Where it's like you just like I don't know, fucking gravity circuit it. Fuck it.
Yeah, I guess
crazy movement, yeah.
that's what you were saying.
Yeah, just crazy
Platformer.
fucking movement. Yeah.
People thought Magalore epilogue was gonna be a Metroidvania, if I remember correctly.
Were they?
Yeah, I remember that.
I don't know how I would have
Yeah,
felt
some people
about
were
that.
thinking that.
I also thought about that.
I can see why, because it's
Do
like
that
you
with,
literally have to
Mag-
unlock like a new skill.
Or epilogue Dark Midnight.
Metroidvania and Kirby could definitely work together.
Yeah.
That's amazing mirror. That's amazing mirror.
No, Amazing Mirror is an open world 2D
Kinda,
game.
Like, not really.
Yeah,
Amazing Mirror is a little bit different.
Amazing Mirror is a literal fucking Metroid.
No, it's not. It's an open world 2D game.
It's an asterisk. Yeah, true, Sonico, true.
What literally
Alright.
Metroidvania with an asterisk.
Yeah, what is the difference?
The difference is the power up progression. Amazing Mirror doesn't have power up progression.
Sonico,
Okay.
can you keep spitting? Can you keep spitting fire, please?
Yeah, so
Can
a Metroidvania is defined by its power-based progression, which means if you have every single ability at the start of the game, you could go anywhere.
Bard,
you start.
post a nerd emoji, please.
Yes, sir.
But if you start with everything in Amazing Mirror, you
Yeah, there
still
you go.
not do it.
There you go.
Meanwhile, an open world lets you go anywhere you want
There
at
you
any
go.
time.
Keep going.
You
Keep
exactly,
going.
you see
Keep
exactly
going.
what Amazing Mirror lets
Keep
you.
it going. Keep it going.
You know what it is too? An Amazing Mirror is designed like a normal Kirby game, but just with extra rooms to the side.
What is the Sonico gaming?
Oh, you can go here, Fountain.
I am gaming.
What is the what?
Oh, that's
Oh, okay, so that's what it is.
Okay.
ultimate input.
Can the audience hear the?
Yes, they can.
I don't think they can. That's why I kept going with it.
Super Mario, Super
What was that
Mario.
glitch right there?
I don't know. Weirdest game.
I keep going by. I that.
Oh, wait, we got a guy here. You have to unlock the abilities in the doors. So hold that. Okay.
No, you.
Are they right?
Wait, what?
What?
Says you have to unlock the abilities in the doors. Amazing Mirror already exists. You have to unlock the abilities in the doors.
You don't unlock abilities.
Yeah, but
well,
you
I
need
mean,
abilities to get through certain doors, so it's like a power-up progression. You need a power-up to progress.
No, because you
Need
that
a
power up
power
is
to
not
progress.
the power up is not like you don't get it forever. Like you can literally mix
Yeah.
smash
Who
at the
says
beginning of the
It
game.
has to be forever.
It
in
has
order
to be
not
forever.
Metroidvania.
It has to be.
It has to be. Who said
Yeah,
that?
because
Who
it's
said
not
that?
progressing the game.
Nah, Sonico is
Okay,
making
no,
me-
No, because by that
I
point,
don't know,
by
man.
that point, then
I
every
don't
single
know.
Kirby game is a Metroidvania because oh my god, you need the code cubes. You need to use the ability to use the code cubes.
No, because that's a level base.
That's a level-based game.
Look, Sonic.
It's not levels in Amazing Mirror. It's just a big fucking world.
He doesn't want to hear that he's wrong. He just doesn't want to hear that he's wrong. He wants to have the idea of Kirby Metroidvania in his head. And alright.
Yeah. You know what is Kirby Metroidvania? Milky Way wishes. Enough time has passed.
Yeah?
Oh,
Milky Way wishes
you guys
is
say Milky Way wishes.
Milky Way wishes
is
a true Metroidvania.
Also Metroidvania.
I'm just
They're
saying.
both Metroidvania.
I think Milky Way wishes more so though, because you literally have to unlock abilities.
Yeah.
Okay, Milky Way wishes is not a Metroidvania, but I think it could be the basis for a Metroidvania.
It should be the format for a Metroidvania, yeah.
I'm just saying that.
Milky Way wishes plus Amazing Mirror. Now that's a Metroidvania.
Now
that would be the only.
It is level based. That is the thing. Milky Way is kind of level based, but you do have ability unlocking.
And the thing is, all the abilities are technically optional. Like, you don't need a single ability to beat any of the levels in that game.
That is the thing, though. So it really is on a Metroidvania because you don't actually need the abilities.
Metroidvania element.
Okay.
Yeah.
So does Amazing Mirror.
So then is Milky Way wishes also an open world 3D game?
No.
Yes.
No.
Because you can go and
if
you can take whatever
it's a
level.
Metroidvania, you can't take that back now.
Yeah, but
You're the one who brought it up as a Metroidvania.
The levels are linear though. Yeah, and also you said it was a Metroidvania. Hold on, what team are you on right now?
No.
Basically has linear levels.
What side are you on? You can't just switch and flip-flop back and forth.
Bro, I'm switching like a Nintendo.
Switch 2?
2?
Call me Nintendo because I switch.
I'm Nintendo the way I be switching.
Yeah, hey, you guys want to talk about Milky Way wishes being linear? Amazing Mirror is basically linear too.
No, it's not.
It has like very branching paths. It's mostly linear. Like you look at a.
Okay, no, like, cause like once you get past Rainbow Resort, you could literally just go to Candy Constellation if you wanted to. Like, it's not linear.
Okay, World 9. That's like same thing with Amazing Mirror. You can go to Planet McKenna or whatever it's called, and that's the last level.
Okay, well, it's like the thing is like you can go there, yeah. But the point is, in Amazing Mirror, it's a branched path. Milky Way is just like a level.
It's not like a literal level select, where it's
yeah.
like be level.
Right, it's
not
linear. It has branching paths, but most of it is linear.
Okay, but it's like you can't like.
Yeah, so it's like a Metroidvania.
Yeah, so it was a Metroidvania. It's like it's not like in Milky Way Wishes you could just like take a separate path in like fucking the water world and then you end up in the machine planet. But that's not how it works.
Yeah, Milky Way Wishes.
That's how Amazing Mirror works. Yeah. It's a level select. It's not a Metroid. It's not how Metroidvania works.
No, but like let's be honest, like Amazing Mirror is an open.
It's a Metroidvania.
It's an open.
No, we
so is Breath of the Wild? Would you say Breath of the Wild is a Metroidvania then?
Breath of what?
Breath of Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild?
Would you? Yeah, because Breath of the Wild, aside from being 3D, is the same setup. You start in a small, like you start in like a small intro tutorial like place, and then the world opens. You can go. The only thing. No, I'm saying that like, saying Breath of the Wild is the same as Amazing Mirror, which means Amazing Mirror is an open world. It's not a Metroidvania.
It's a Metroidvania.
No, it's not.
It's an open world.
Bro.
We agree to disagree.
Oh, wait. So,
I agree.
One more time.
Nothing.
Why do you call it a Metroidvania? Why do you call it a Metroidvania?
Okay, because you explore and you need copy abilities to open like certain gates. Like the stone, you need it to get the big blocks, and then.
But you don't need it.
Copy abilities to. Yeah, you do need it.
No, you don't need it. You can beat the game. You can beat the game ability.
Okay.
And like that was your point against Milky Way wishes.
Okay, what the fuck, dude? You could beat fucking Super Metroid without super missiles.
No, you can't.
You can beat the game any way you want.
No, you fucking cannot.
Yeah, but you still need
Rush.
some abilities, right? In Metroid?
No, you fucking cannot.
some
You
of
need,
them.
you need,
don't
yeah.
all of them.
You need all the power progressions in like like Super Metroid, like the intended ways to do that.
Alright. And you need the fucking power
Is that
ups
it? Is that your...
in fucking Amazing Mirror to
No,
fucking
you
get
don't!
through all the doors in the right ways. Yes, you do!
Because you can beat the game without abilities!
Okay?
By just
Beat fucking Super Metroid
exploring?
without screw attack or something.
Yes, you can! I mean, just,
Oh
no,
my God.
no, you can't!
Don't
Fucking-
need
what
every
the-
ability in Super Metroid.
You need all the abilities in Super Metroid. You don't need anything in Amazing Mirror.
Yes. You don't need all the abilities in Super Metroid either. You can fucking sequence break.
You need
That's
some, you
not
need
part of the
some, you
game.
need some. Oh no, no.
Okay,
no,
and
no,
use
no,
and
no,
doing
that's
it,
what it
doing
is.
Amazing Mirror ability list is part of
Yes?
the game.
Hold on, Sonico.
Oh, okay.
Is he really using sequence breaking? What's the wordest claim here? Is he really using sequence breaking right now?
No, sequence breaking is not part of the game design.
Okay, so it's like
Breaking for a
it's
reason.
not sequence breaking if you fucking do it ability list apparently.
Yes!
That doesn't count.
It's not a sequence break.
Bruh.
You're playing the same game.
Bruh. Holy
Okay, so
God.
you're saying in a Mario game you have to get the power up or else it's a sequence break?
I mean, it helps, yeah. It
Yeah,
lets
but
progress,
you can just
so
do it
it's a
without
progression
it.
Item. It's an item that helps you progress, so it's a progression item.
Fuck it, Sonic 1 is a Metroidvania.
Yeah.
No, hold on. Hold on, wait. What is this person saying, Sonico? I don't. What is you fumbling right now?
You're mentioning glitches.
We're not, though. That's the thing. I don't understand how. I don't think that's like completely intended level design that you just beat all of the ability lists.
No, it's not.
You can!
Exactly.
And every Kirby game,
But you can.
every Kirby game is
but it's
designed to be
argument.
beat.
Just because you can do it doesn't mean it's like that's the intended way to fucking
No,
do
yes
it.
it is! Yes it is, because
That's how we
it's
look back at
literally...
the argument. It's like just because you can sequence
Both
break
ways
in a
are
fucking like
intended.
Super
Both
Metroid
ways
and
are
not get like
intended.
screw attack or spaceship or whatever doesn't mean
No,
it's the
the
intended
difference
way.
is that
Just
like
how
Kirby
it's
games
like, it's
are
not the
designed to be
intended way
beatable with
to
every
do it.
single ability.
Are they?
Yes!
I thought they were meant to be easy.
Yeah, they're meant to be for every single
Well,
ability. So you can experiment.
Okay.
Super Metroid is not
Yeah, but it's
designed
like
to
you're
be
saying,
beaten with
you
like...
can't do it.
It's
But
not...
you're saying that you can just beat the game without abilities because that's the intended design, apparently.
I'm not saying that it's in design. I'm saying that you could, that you can do that, and they intend you for having the option.
There is a mini stage in Amazing Mirror that flat out requires one ability in order to get through the door.
Which one?
Second to last phase.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What thing?
There is a post here. Working on an Amazing Mirror no ability run is made it all the way to the final boss without strictly needing to use an ability. So you have to go without the map in a few areas. It's not perfectly possible to get to the end without using one though, because one of the mini stages between phases flat out requires an ability to get through the door to the second to last phase.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, no, that's, at that point, the game is linear. At that point, the game
Yeah,
is linear,
at that
so
point
it
the game is
doesn't
linear.
Okay, it's linear to
So
up to a
yeah, yeah.
point. And
And also
It's
at that point they
still
give
a
you
fucking
the
Metroidvania.
Master Sword.
yeah.
Yeah, they give you the
They
Master
a
Sword.
progression item.
See, okay, that's the only progression item and you cannot use it.
Okay. Yeah, it's the ultimate progression item because you get it like post game, and you can do fucking everything. Like it's the ultimate progression item.
It's not a progression. It's not a progression. It's not a progression item because you don't need it for anything.
Yes.
Okay.
You can use sword in that same room. You can use sword.
Okay, so that's just so in case you need an ability then.
Okay, you need an ability, but you don't need a specific one.
Okay, well it's like so in a Metroid game, I can shoot a missile door with a missile or a super missile. So I don't need a specific
because you need
missile.
missiles to get super missiles.
Yeah. So it's like
See?
it's still
And in Kirby, you can just get that ability. That's the difference. in Metroid is a in Metroid. No, in Metroid, the
You
whole
also don't need to
progression
necessarily
is
upgrade
about the
beforehand.
items.
Okay.
Not in
Fuck it,
Kirby.
I'm putting this in polls. Where's the polls thing? Polls.
Where's the polls?
You're not making us look smart right now.
But like, hold on, for that final button, you don't need to have copied anything beforehand. You don't need to have done anything beforehand. It's just that one moment.
That's true.
There's no progression there. It's just, oh, do this thing here. Bob, you did it. All right, that's just it. You don't need to have learned how to.
So what I'm saying, DD Drum Dash is
But
an
you don't need to
RPG.
have copied anyone else.
Yeah, basically.
True. Glad we reached that conclusion.
Because, like, I guess Sonic though could just say any games any genre he wants. So it's like, I guess,
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild is a tactical RPG. Fucking. Splatoon is a dating sim.
Yeah, I mean,
so it's like,
have you seen Marine?
You know.
Mikkel figured it out.
So I guess
right.
you know.
Kirby the Music Mirror.
Oh, you know what? Wait, I got a question for you.
It's Yaoi, yeah.
What is Sonic? Hold on, is Sonic Frontiers an open world?
It's a Breath of the Wild clone.
No, it's an open zone.
I was gonna say open zone, but it's not. All the islands are completely separated from each other, which is.
And you know what also is an open zone?
I wanted to see what he said though.
Open zone. Sonic made the open zone.
Yeah. What a cool guy.
Pioneered the open zone.
He
He's a
created it
philosopher
with his
of our
own
time, really.
fucking growth.
Well, technically, Mario Odyssey is also open zone.
No, Mario Odyssey is... Yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, you're right.
Okay. Is that true?
Yeah. Mario Odyssey... No, yeah, Mario Odyssey is open zone. Because you still have to go, like, in order between the zones. You know, zones between... But it's still, like, open. Meanwhile, something like Mario 64, you can go to every stage in, like, whatever order.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in Odyssey, you have to go A to B.
It's like progression, but like you can pick from multiple at once.
Yeah. We say Sonic Frontiers an RPG? No.
Is Galaxy technically also open zone, or is it like also
No,
the
that's
64
linear.
thing?
That's
Like,
linear.
you pick from a lot?
No, that's linear. Those are just...
There are some levels in Galaxy that are like strictly one directional, but I was thinking like there are
Well, the
some
thing
where
is with the Galaxy with the observatories and stuff, where it's like it's kind of like 64, where it's like you have kind of like a base selection. Because like at 64, before you meet the first battle, you only have like a selection of numbers, and it's kind of the same in Galaxy.
You know what it is though with those that makes it not really open zones. You have to select a certain mission.
That is true.
That then like changes how the world looks.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because it's like that's the difference between
yeah, like it would be more like a level, like levels you select.
Because
No,
yeah,
like
yeah, cause,
no, because
okay, you're
like
right in that regard, because
like
I remember in 64, you can just pick the first stage, but also get like the Chomp star.
And like in Mario Galaxy, you can do that with some
Where
stars,
Galaxy,
but I
like-
would argue that's like getting a secret exit in Mario World.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of it's more like there are certain like because there are certain places or certain levels where it's like like you have to select a certain mission in order to get the star that you're trying to get. But Odyssey is like everything is just there. You don't have to do anything specific.
You know what it is about Odyssey and Frontiers 2? The memory tokens and moons are kind of laid out in a similar way, where they're just kind of thrown about the world, and you have to do like a small platforming challenge to get them. The only difference in Mario is that some of them are not platforming. Some of them you like talk to a guy, or you do like a quick mini game, or you know some random stuff.
I mean, same with Sonic.
More variety.
That's like the main difference.
Same with Sonic because some are just like on the ground. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? One thing Sonic could take from Odyssey, well, aside from a few things, but one of the things is you know how in Frontiers,
rolling physics.
You know how in
yeah, true.
And I'm not joking.
No, like for real, I didn't think about that until now.
Odyssey has the best physics, rolling physics I ever seen in a game.
Amazing. I didn't even think about that. We need that.
Name me another game that has better rolling physics than Odyssey. You can.
But yeah, you know how in Frontiers the game will like stop you and be like, okay, go talk to Knuckles. Now go talk to Knuckles over here. Now go talk to Knuckles.
I would never do that because I don't know how to talk to him.
You want to talk to
Let me run free, damn it. I'm not leaving the
No,
level until you
you-
nick me.
You don't want to hear how he's tougher than Leather, the rest of them? The best of them even? You didn't hear that?
No.
Tougher than Knuckles. His name is Knuckles.
I'm Knuckles.
Unlike Sonic, he doesn't chuckle.
Chuckle. Yeah. First Knuckles, feel the
Bruh.
Knuckles, then the Knuckle chuckle.
Become Odyssey. Honestly.
But
Born on an island in
But yeah.
Knuckles.
Odyssey has those scripted sequences where it's like, okay, go talk to, like, remember in New Donk City, you have to go talk to each of the drummers, then you talk to Pauline, then you go to the music festival. You could do that, or you could not.
do that.
No, yeah, that's what
Exactly.
that's what he's getting
That's
to.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Let him talk!
The scripted thing with New Donk is the first time you enter, which is pretty cool. And to be fair, Sonic Frontiers has that to some extent also, where you encounter all the Titans in like very specific events that have to happen.
Right. Honestly, I don't really like that, but that's me. I don't really like that first act of New Donk City, but that
Frontiers
that's
is ass.
yeah. But
I think it was me.
yeah, could you imagine if in Odyssey you had to get like 15 moons, and then on top of that you have to talk to each of the drummers and then do that whole thing? Like, that would be annoying. And that's basically what Sonic Frontiers is.
Yep.
You do your thing, you do whatever, you run around, you get the Chaos Emeralds when it's like, stop.
Now you gotta do decide. You gotta do a story.
Big Zelda game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta do these stupid mini games.
Like Odyssey.
Yeah, that's
Odyssey
dumb,
doesn't.
I think.
Odyssey is like weird in that sense, and I really like that about that game. It's like it has like a main story with like bosses and objectives and stuff like that, but it's like completely optional. You can just grab the moon that is like
There's
right
a
next to the
traditional
guy.
Mario game in there.
Yeah. That's what I really like about Odyssey.
There's a more traditional Mario game.
I mean,
in
it's
there
the
if you
same with
wanna play
fucking
it.
like Breath of the Wild. There's a traditional Zelda game in there where you have dungeons and shit, but you can just go straight to Ganon and fuck them up.
So it's Breath of the Wild open zone.
That's not really. That's an open. No, I mean that's an open world. not
That's
an
not very well. Yeah.
That's an open world, yeah. The fucking
Open
open zone is
zone
just what
TM.
they call it. It's an open world game.
No.
Yeah,
Like,
I know,
that's what Frontiers actually is.
Whoa.
See, Sadako, this is why I asked him earlier. This is why I asked him earlier. Because I knew you would say that. I knew you would call Sonic
Bruh.
Frontiers open world.
Open.
I disagree with it being open world because I feel like if you compare it to Breath of the Wild, Breath of the Wild genuinely has like
It's
Like,
trying to fucking
obviously-
be Breath of the Wild. That's the main
Yeah.
point, though.
it's like Breath of the Wild. There's obviously like places where you have to load into like a temple or whatever, the shrine.
A shrine,
That's what they're
yes.
called. But then like literally everything else is always there. You
Like
never
on
have
view
to,
and
like,
distance.
enter Gerudo Valley, right? You never have to load into Gerudo Valley.
Meanwhile,
Gerudo
you
Valley is
you
just
have to load
always
into
there.
areas. You have to go to the map
Yeah,
and
you have to
select
load into
areas,
Ares
select
Island,
Ouroboros,
yeah.
select
You have
Chaos.
to leave an island and go onto the other island.
If anything, like
Wind Waker is more open.
if
world
anything, it's
than
like saying like
actually.
it's like saying like Frontiers and Mario Odyssey is like normal Mario and Sonic games. Just like the levels are huge and it has like many other things inside them.
Hey, and if you're calling Frontiers
But
open
if you're
world,
not-
you already kind of talked about how Odyssey is similar to Frontiers. So would you also consider Odyssey open world?
No, I would consider open zone.
Right. Well, like you said, I feel now that you mention it, it feels like Sonic just kind of took the rights. He's like, I'm gonna call it open zone.
Yep.
'cause no one else called it anything.
They named it that first, and then everyone was like, "Wow, it's so inventive."
So wait, then what would be the
Wow,
difference?
this is shit.
Then what would be the difference
Isn't it-
between that and a
it's
sandbox?
right?
Yeah. No,
Yeah, Inbox.
because I think
Sega hired this man.
no, I think the sandbox is that you can choose. Like you can choose the zone. Like for example, in Mario 64, you can go like to Womp's Fortress or like Bob-omb Battlefield. Meanwhile, in the Odyssey, you have to do Wooden Kingdom, then you have to do Lake, and you have to do like a Metro Kingdom. Like you have to do them in that order. Now, what you do to get to the next stage is dependent by you, but you need to do in that certain order.
I'm gonna go.
Sonic, do you remember?
But Frontiers is just a lot worse in that regard. Because it's like you literally need to do exactly what it tells you to do.
Yeah, also by LP.
Right. Sonic, Do you remember when, in an interview, Izuka called Sonic Frontiers a playable version of a world map from like Mario 3?
Yes.
Lol.
Did he?
That's rough.
Dang.
Odyssey is level based and Frontiers is open world
remember-
taken up by 5.
Yeah, I like remember it like started off with like Mario Brothers 3 released in 19 something something or 18 something something, and I remember being like, where
What
this is
the fuck?
going?
How old is Mario 3?
Bruh.
1856.
1990.
Yeah.
Jesus.
gonna go like you say 18.
Is it really 1990?
Well, in America it's 1990. In Japan it was 1988.
I was saying because like, did they make Mario World in just 1 year? Because I know that's
Yeah, no,
1990.
it's Mario Bros. 3 released in Japan October 23rd, 1988. In North America, February 12th, 1990. And in Europe, August 29th, 1991.
Mario 3 is from 88 in Japan.
Yeah, 88.
They made a whole movie for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Earthbound USA.
Fucking well.
They had the first official screening for it at MagFest. I didn't watch it though, but it seemed cool.
But yeah, that was enough.
Would an open world Kirk game
Nope.
where you unlock permanent abilities be an open world Metroidvania, or would it just be a Metroidvania?
Be Metroidvania.
Open world Metroidvania.
Okay.
You know what? I go.
Hold on, is there an open world Metroidvania out there
You know what?
to use as comparison?
Is there an open world
Is
Metroidvania?
there?
You know what? Okay,
Is
before
there?
ending the
Yeah.
I
stream.
don't know. I feel like there's gotta be. Oh my god, you know what?
You want to know a fucking open world Metroidvania? Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
I'm going to kill you.
Oh my
Oh
Jesus
my
Christ! What have you done?
It is.
Oh my god, you're right!
I don't even have Kirby.
It is.
It's not.
Bruh.
You need the fucking sandwich upgrades on Koraidon to get some places. You literally only unlock Area
serious?
0 by beating a certain part of the game. Or
He's-
beating like all the game,
Are you
really.
serious?
And this is technically
Bruh.
an open world Metroidvania.
It is. It's an open world Metroidvania. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Because you literally can't swim or anything, I'm pretty sure, in some of them.
Imagine people call
No,
I'm pretty sure
platformers
swimming
Mario
was unlocked,
Sonics.
right? This is amazing.
I'm
Hold
not.
on, wait, guys. Mega Sombra brings up a good point here. Could you imagine if people called platformers Mario Sonics the same way they came up with Metroidvania?
I mean, they were calling Mario Mega Man. Mario Man.
Mario
No,
Man.
it would be called like
Mario Man?
Pac-Land. Pac-Land
To be fair, we
Mario,
also
because
call them
Pac-Land was the first
Souls-likes.
side-scroller.
Yeah, we also say Souls like.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, side scrollers would be called like Pac-Land Marios or something, because technically Pac-Land is like one of the first side scrollers, right?
Yeah, I think it was just so early in that it was like, it wasn't a very recognizable format. It was just kind of like everything in it, you know?
I still,
And
you know what?
Metroidvania, it was like these games in particular that were offering this type of thing. Same with Souls-like. It's like you would get this type of game from software.
Okay, is it controversial to say I think like Castlevania games like kind of sneaked up there in that title? Because like Metroidvania, I just picture Metroid.
Yeah,
Well, it's like because Symphony of the Night.
But like Symphony of the Night was
It's
following
Symphony of the
Metroid.
Night, yes.
It didn't.
Yeah.
It was like following Metroid.
Yeah.
But it did follow up. It followed up Metroid, but it did fucking like. I guess because it's just a cultural like icon. It shows like you know the genre wasn't just a Nintendo thing. You know, it is a genre. It's not just like, oh, these are like Metroid games by Nintendo. It's just like, oh, this is a genre game. Metroidvanias, you know.
These were the two games that were producing it.
And mainly made by like different companies.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
Souls
like
is
not
almost
FromSoft ain't the only ones to make Souls games, you know.
Well, I mean, to some extent they almost are, but Souls-like refers to multiple games with Soul in the title that they make.
Yeah.
So that's why they call it that.
Can I ask you guys a question about genres and stuff? This is something that's kind of been confusing me a little bit. What's an action game? What makes an action game an action game? Aside from like, I don't know, like a platformer or something.
Yeah, it
or
has to
fighting
be
game.
something because like if you're saying like. If you're saying action RPG, that means like a game that's predominantly, it still has like an EXP system, but it doesn't have like the stop and go RPG. Like it's like a Kingdom Hearts, you know? It has
Final Fantasy
I was thinking like Final Fantasy VII Remake is a really good example.
Yeah, that's an action RPG.
Bro want to speak. Bro want to do the sneak the Kingdom Hearts propaganda in there.
Hang on, just from the baseline, what is an action game? Just curious, what does that action mean?
Oh, just in general, I would say an action game it requires, like it should have as little of that stop and go kind of format as possible. Not just
it needs to be like a fucking toy ride. It needs to be a roller coaster. But it's like an action isn't like its own fucking genre. It's just something you attach to other genres. It's not its own thing. Because you can have an action platformer, you can have an action RPG, you can have a.
I would define it like a game that has a lot of combat.
Action, Monster Hunter is action. Yeah, combat, like
combat,
just
yeah.
exciting things like racing. I don't know. Just
Action racing game.
Adrenaline pumping events on screen that you experience.
That's Mario Kart. That's an action.
We are not
It's like
calling
fucking
Mario
murder
Kart
each
an
other.
action.
Yeah, it's an action racing game because it's like you do more than just race. It has a lot of fucking action. You have like all the gravity and shit. You have like all the items. Like yeah, it's an action.
Sorry,
racing
I'm in the middle of a match.
Any racing game is technically
Oh, it's like Gran Turismo is just like normal racing.
There
Mario
is-
Kart adds like the extra like fucking spice to it. To,
No,
like, I
that's
would say call it
no, but that's a
an
party
action
racer.
racing game.
That's a party racer.
Party racer?
Yeah.
Okay, well, what's the difference between party and action?
Because party is like.
it's such an action racer, honestly.
I think it's.
racing games are
I want to hear
action
that
games
question
by
out of
default.
context.
I think a racing game
action
is
and
by
party.
default.
What separates the two genres?
I don't think I think there is a great difference because I'm pretty sure all racing games are by default action.
Yeah.
So,
Would you say?
So I think
Is that
more
the same
important,
for platforming
this
games?
is a part.
Would you say every Metroidvania is a platform game? Platformer?
It has platforms, so yeah.
I can't think of a Metroidvania that wasn't a platformer. Unless unless you want to count Pokemon Scarlet.
Yeah, I was just gonna bring that up.
Yeah, so
Because
Pokemon
that's
Scarlet Violet,
technically open
an open world Metroidvania, Pokemon Scarlet
Open
Violet.
world
Wait a minute,
Metroidvania
guys,
creature collector.
Yep.
Are RPGs in general kind of Metroidvanias? Because you need to unlock certain things, but you also kind of don't.
Yeah, because you need like
I want to say no, just because I feel like a
No.
defining feature with Metroidvanias is the platformer aspect. Like a Metroidvania is usually a platformer.
Like, I know one of the directors of the Resident Evil series. They call their games Metroidvania because you need keys to progress.
That feels weird.
Yeah.
But that feels weird.
I get the sentiment.
I-
but
Is everyone
it doesn't
else
feel
just
right.
like no?
it's a puzzle
Yeah.
Metroidvania.
No, it's just a puzzle game.
Yeah.
Where it's like-
I like how you said the director.
Well, no, because
said
it's
it
like it's kind of
himself,
like an
not-
actual
not
Metroidvania.
No, yeah,
puzzle
like
game,
not
'cause you
people.
need
That's what I'm saying.
the
Like
puzzle pieces and need to solve the puzzle pieces to progress.
that's what I'm saying. Is like an
I-
interesting.
like
like
thinking like
he's the guy that made the game. Like if you're making a game thinking it's a Metroidvania, but it's actually not. Like that's crazy.
well, it's like I would take the director's word over what the fuck are you saying.
The director said it's a
I don't know.
Metroidvania. Would you call Resident Evil Metroidvania?
Yeah, I could agree with that. It has elements of it.
I want to disagree just because of my previous point that I feel like by default most Metroidvanias are supposed to be platformers. I've never played one that wasn't.
Scarlet and
unless
Violet?
You want to count Scarlet and Violet? Unless you want to count
Well.
Scarlet and Violet, but the thing is, Scarlet and Violet is also open world, so it doesn't have to be
Open
a
world
platformer.
Metroidvania
It's a million
creature
things
collector
at
game.
once. Yeah, it's a creature.
This is why
collector.
genres.
Creature
This is why
collectors are
genres
not,
fucking suck as a way to categorize
True.
things.
Yeah,
It's like
we've
they always
been
mix.
having this argument this whole time.
Like for
yeah.
example,
They
what the
mix,
fuck is an
everything
RPG?
Mixes together. Yeah, what the fuck is an RPG at this point? It's like that's the whole reason why Yakuza fucking became an RPG, because the developers were like pissed that every RPG was like getting less and less like an RPG, and it was just like becoming an action game.
Dude, I need someone to fucking tell me what is the difference between an RPG and a JRPG.
Because one is an RPG and one is the RPG made by Japanese people.
What
Okay,
do you
well,
mean?
Which
what does that
Hold on,
mean?
wait. Is that seriously what the J
no,
stands for?
yeah,
Is that actually what the
J stands for Japanese.
Yeah, JRPG. Japanese
If anything,
RPG, yeah.
if anything, saying JRPG is
You're
like considered a
lying.
slur.
There's no way you're telling the truth right now.
I'm
It's like
being
it's
You
like
guys
two
are all
things, it's like-
collectively gaslighting me.
I've been
was like,
so for real.
it's
This is
J
actually what the J
no.
stands for.
I've been so for real. JRPG was made because they wanted to talk shit about Japanese developers in the 2000s.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Really? Okay.
You guys are all
Pretty
collectively
much.
gaslighting me. I refuse to
know.
believe that.
Because every now and then I think about that again. I'm like, I want to call myself a JRPG fan because I assume
just
it's
play
different than
RPGs,
a
though.
normal RPG, but I'm like,
No, it's
I don't
not.
fucking
It's
know what
barely
the
not.
difference
It
is.
is. It's
No, like it's
sort of-
weird because would you you wouldn't call like both like Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy, like the original 6 Final Fantasies, both are JRPGs, but they have like almost nothing in common.
But they're action RPGs.
One is an
like,
action and the other is like
yeah,
a
they're
turn-based.
also action RPGs for
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts.
Sonico, you know what they should do? They shouldn't add a genre just for Sonic. They should add J Sonic and then A Sonic.
J-Sonic.
Ace.
J-Sonic sounds like a artist name.
Sonic.
Just Sonic. Oh, Jesus Christ.
It sounds like it could be just like
J-Sonic.
some random Twitter name, honestly.
No, it sounds
Yeah,
like that
that'll
would be
be
the
its
name
own-
of like some pop artist, like J-Sonic. Oh, look at the Silk Sonic. Silk
Yeah,
Sonic already exists.
Sonic-
Silk Sonic. Silk
Sonic just
Song.
invents his
Silk
own
Song.
genre
Hollow Knight.
for Japanese
Souls-like
Sonic and American
Metroidvania
Sonic.
game. Hollow Knight?
See, that's another game that combines different genres.
Yeah, it's like that's why you can't define this shit. That's why it's
Yeah.
so hard. That's why we had a whole fucking argument.
Okay,
about
actually,
whether
what is a
fucking Amazing
okay,
Mirror
okay? What is a
was
Souls-like?
Metroidvania or open world game?
What would you say makes a Souls-like?
What makes the
It's
Souls
fucking hard, I guess. That's why I
It's-
define it. It's just fucking hard.
Then would you call a game like, I don't know, Super Meat Boy a Souls-like because it's hard?
No, listen. This is the way I did. I would not call Hollow Knight Souls-like personally. People like to call it that just for fun. I think the Souls-like, it's kind of like how I mentioned a Metroidvania is almost always has to be a platformer, right? I find that a
Metroidvania.
Souls-like almost always has to be like a 3D like combat game. Like you need where you're rolling around, you have like weapons out. You can do anything with those weapons. Like you could have magic or like different kinds of weapons or whatever the fuck you want. But it's like it's 3D and you're rolling around and the bosses are really difficult. And a major focus of the game is that it's very unfriendly.
Okay, now to be fair, if
Yeah,
you
I was
really
just
think
to say,
about it,
Breath of the Wild, the Souls like them.
no, if you really think about it, Souls-likes are just 3D Zelda games, but harder.
Yeah, just hard 3D Zelda, if you want to call it that. I think the difference though is that Zelda has a lot of
Puzzles?
It has its
a lot-
own,
yeah,
it has its
puzzles,
own
so,
level
like, the
trope. Yeah.
permanent- the permanent level, almost like the Metroidvania thing we brought up, but like you get like permanent item upgrades that are like useful for the rest of the thing.
Wait. So you'd say Zelda is a Metroidvania then?
No, because it's
See,
not
that's the
a
problem.
platformer.
That's the problem.
It's not a platformer. It's not a platformer.
Okay, why is a Metroidvania game using a platform? Scarlet Violet fucking platformer.
Well, we don't have to call it a Metroidvania then.
Okay. You see, this is the fucking problem. This is why we have this
Exactly.
fucking argument. Genres are just
Exactly.
stupid ways of fucking identifying what games are.
Okay, you know what? Okay, you know what would be the alternative? What would be the difference? What would we do instead?
Just call it. Just say it takes elements from.
Yeah.
Just say it takes elements from, because it's like, okay, so Hollow Knight's not a Metroidvania, but it takes certain like fucking things from Metroidvania.
Hollow
It
Knight is
takes
a Metroidvania, but
Is that like
I
in
meant
the
to say fucking
description for the game?
Souls-like. I'm sorry. But, like-
it takes elements from Souls. Yeah, it's really hard. It's your melee combat mostly, and like the boss.
Now hold on, you're into the mix
Huge focus
strategy.
on, like, a million
Yes,
bosses
Strategy.
in that game.
strategy. What the fuck is a strategy game?
Yeah.
True.
That's
actually.
RPG, right?
And
RPG
that's
can
like
be
an
It's an
action. You
RPG.
have to
strategy.
attach it to something else.
Like Fire Emblem.
Tactical
Fire Emblem is a
RPG,
strategy
I don't
RPG.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
tactical
Right.
RPG.
Aren't
That's what
all
people call
RPG
it, right?
strategies first?
Tactical, yeah.
Aren't all RPG strategy games?
Yes,
They should be.
Technically,
Yes.
I would say that they are. I feel like that's why tactical exists slightly separate to define like the Fire Emblem type of like
The Fire Emblem
thing.
type of like where you have your
The
specific
fucking
units, and then you could date
like
them,
units and whatever, and you like
Yeah,
combine
like
that
Advanced Wars
and then you could date them.
stuff. Yeah.
Final
It's-
Fantasy. I do not
that's-
think you can
that
date
is
the tanks
important,
in
but
Advanced Wars.
Why the fuck not? It's not possible. Why not?
You know what?
stupid
You know what?
bastard?
Fuck it. Now Fire Emblem is also a dating sim.
It is a
It
dating
is.
sim.
It is. Unfortunately.
No, it's not. That's like
It
a little.
legitimately
Fuck with
is.
you. You're trying to make a point here, but we can't argue.
Yeah, I don't even play Fire Emblem. I just know for a fact, just seeing this shit. Like, I mean, the thing is, like, it's different.
4 Fire Emblem games, and you are unfortunately correct.
Because here's the thing. With mixing genres and shit, Fire Emblem. I don't know how the systems really work, but like, explain this to me, Bart. So like, with your individual units, your main character can like give them shit and spend time with them, and that raises like a meter thing to make them do better in combat and shit, right? That's the basics of the system.
Not exactly. Here, kinda. Here's the it was kind of introduced in Fire Emblem Awakening as like the fact that you would be rewarded for trying to spend time and bond with your units and characters.
Yes.
So it's like, yeah, you like the tactics thing. The only thing is you can give them stuff. That's a 3 houses upgrade that you can find items that some characters particularly will like, and you can give it to them.
No,
to
but like
help
for example,
progress
for
their
example,
relationship.
in Fire Emblem 4, you can have like one character give someone else like another thing. Like they
Well, yeah,
become
but
like besties.
Yeah, that's well, no, that I don't think that actually like increases like the support stats. I think that's literally just you can trade items between each other. If you
No,
want to.
like they can like marry and stuff.
Oh, well, no, that actually happens. I just mean like the giving items wasn't a thing until the most recent game. It was like.
But
just,
I'm positing that to you.
Inventory.
I'm positing that to you, Bard, because that system's very similar in a way to fucking social links.
Yeah, no, it's literally it works exactly the same as a social.
Is
link.
Persona
Yeah,
a dating sim?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that's my fucking argument on why this is stupid.
Exactly, it's the exact
Is
same
Persona
system,
a
like,
dating
1 to
sim?
1. Where you literally talk to this person, you press the right fucking dialogue options, you hang out with them, you have to do certain things that they like, and you get rewards for it. In this case, it's just that since the dating sim is kind of off to the side, if you want to call it that.
Yeah,
you get, like
it's like
does that also make it kind
you
of
get, like,
a
tangible
visual novel?
upgrades.
A what?
Yes, also, honestly.
A visual novel.
Because there's a million fucking instances of dialogue, yes.
Would you call them
Yeah,
all
honestly,
RPGs visual novels?
Yeah, I was about to ask
Depends
that too.
It depends on how
Yep.
much dialogue there is. Yeah, exactly. That's
How
more
much
like-
is how much is too much? Like define a genre.
and that's the thing, you can't make these clear lines, no one can.
Yeah, exactly. It can't really be a clear line.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff. I feel like that's why things like dating sim or
Really
visual
Kirby
novel
Battle
are
Royale.
You know
more
what,
specifically-
guys? I think
they're meant to label games that are specifically about
guys,
this
I
core
think
concept.
segregation is bad.
Okay.
you
What does that have to do with anything?
Crazy takes from Sonico.
I guess so.
You should post this on Twitter and see what people say.
So they'll be
But
like,
at
no,
the end of the
actually.
day, at the end of the day, no matter what,
Wait.
No
this
matter
is one
what,
of those
I-
things that
I
should
feel
go in
firmly-
the chat, right?
Yeah.
what?
I think segregation is bad, and the Hall of Fame is shame, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
just-
ahead and put it
Yeah,
on there.
sure, why not? but I will stand by this. At the end of the day, I will always say that Amazing Mirror is a Metroidvania.
It's okay. You can stand by
You
things
can
you're
be
wrong
wrong.
about.
Okay.
I mean, people do it all the time. Have you been on Twitter?
Yeah.
Bruh. No, I don't have a Twitter account. Fuck that
Actually,
shit.
the answer is no.
Oh, good. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
good
No,
then.
the answer is legitimately no. I'm not on that site.
You win at life.
Never
Yeah,
mind.
thank you.
Yeah, you win. Fuck me, I guess.
Yeah, I
This
guess
guy-
Amazing Mirror is just because
The
he's
guy who was
just
in-
because
Hold
he
on.
doesn't have
What
it.
did even Haiti Brella agrees with you. Boydus, you're my goat. That's what I'm saying.
Well, doesn't matter because I got Andu to say Amazing Mirror is not a Metroidvania.
Okay.
Doesn't matter, Uncle Ben. Scarlet Violet is an open world Metroidvania.
World Metroidvania. Yeah, okay, you know what? I can make that shit. Okay,
That
okay,
is
I'll make
weird.
that shit post right now. I'll make that shit post right
Please,
now.
yeah,
So it's like-
he's just like Peter is Amazing Mirror a man?
It doesn't matter.
Metroidvania or okay, I will make that right now. I will. Okay, let me go get the template. Let me get the template. I'm gonna go make that right now.
Or an open world.
Doesn't matter,
or an
Uncle
open
Ben.
world platform. It doesn't matter. Uncle Ben. Scarlet Violet is an open world Metroidvania creature collector. Is Paper Mario Mega Sombra 2510S is Paper Mario visual novel? You literally hang out on NPCs. You got different dialogue options. Could you get rewards or insta game over? Choose not to save the
Yeah,
world.
you
I
even
would-
romance Toadette. You even romance Toadette.
But you don't. I didn't unlock that
Yes,
part.
you do. That was your door.
I want to say no in that case because it feels like such like a side thing. It feels like that feels like normal RPG kind of like yeah you can talk with your characters.
Okay, I'm making it.
I feel
I'm
like
making that.
I feel like the intense visual novel aspect comes from like Fire Emblem or Persona where it's like you were literally
Where's the
like
template?
long amounts of the game spent on just like dialogue and cutscenes. Let me find something actually. You're gonna love this. Persona.
Okay, so what exactly? So
5
that's your
Royal
threshold. If it's like
World
long
Record.
stretches of dialogue.
Get a load of this. Persona 5 Royal World
Yes.
Record speedrun is 14 hours and 9 minutes. That is the fastest you can beat Persona 5.
That's less than Kirby Fighters 2, 100%.
Is Kirby Fighters 2 a visual novel?
If we look hard enough, maybe.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna.
with all the unlockables.
Wait,
there's
wait.
probably
Let me. I
enough
need.
text
Wait.
to,
Before you
make up a
go,
light
I'm in the
novel.
process. I'm making the thing.
Yes, please.
Thing.
We need to put it up on stream.
Wait, what thing?
The doesn't matter, Uncle Ben.
He's making the meme, the stream out of context.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
I'm in the
okay,
process
okay.
of it.
Yeah, so your threshold for a visual novel is the amount of stretches of dialogue, right?
I would say so because I feel like a thing
I
with
would
Paper
say-
Mario also
Is that it never really takes you out of the game for the dialogue to happen. Like it kind of just like you are in the game. You know, you're doing stuff and the dialogue.
Okay,
will pop up.
so Mario Wonder is a visual novel because you get stops every few seconds so that the guy can talk to you,
No, because it's very little
and
dialogue.
it feels like it goes on forever. I know,
Very,
I'm making a
very
joke.
little.
No, very little.
Yeah. I was like, no. It almost feels that way. I understand.
Once you speedrun this game enough, yeah, maybe.
Okay, so wait, so one more time. Action game is just you being involved with the game currently, frequently. Is that what I'm getting?
Yeah.
yeah, it's like very adrenaline pumping and the like you edge of your seat kind.
It's like an action movie, but you're in control. Like it's the same kind of idea of like there's just a lot of stuff happening on screen. It's exciting, you know. It's a very general, open
Okay.
format. Like Sonic games can be considered action games.
Okay. Oh, sorry, wait, I forgot. It's called, the genre is called action adventure. Sorry, action hyphen adventure games.
Action adventure. That's
Not
also
just
it's like
action.
I would say that's also like a movie, where it's like it's not just about the fact that there's a lot of action happening on screen. It's also the characters are frequently traveling places. This is again, kind of works for Sonic, honestly.
Action game and action combat games are different things. Would you say that? No, they're the same.
No, because I don't.
I think
know.
action games.
I mean, you could specify an action combat like DMC or something, I guess, but like
From
I feel
what?
like action game? Yeah, exactly. From what? Like I don't know. I feel like action game is just in general a very broad concept that applies to a lot of.
Yeah, I was gonna I was gonna
racing
mention that
games
too.
or action games.
Part of the reason I was so confused in the first place was because someone was talking about Hi-Fi Rush, and I was like, "Oh, it's a great game. It's my favorite action game." And I was like, "What does that even mean?" Right? I was just so confused. But then I was like, "Wait, then you guys mentioned combat," and I was like, "That would be more what that game is, right?" But then it's like, "Oh, action and combat."
But then,
okay, so then what?
But then,
an
what
action
is a hack and slash and what is a beat 'em up? Like God of War, like people would, people say when you talk to people about what is God of War, like the old God of War games, they say, "Oh yeah, it's a hack and slash beat 'em up." Like,
okay, well, oh my God. I'm tired of asking because it's gonna roll into its own thing.
you're talking about Pageant DMC, you wouldn't add a Mario game to conversation. It is true. I mean, I would separate action from action adventure.
Hack and slash and a beat 'em up.
Like, I would say Zelda is an action adventure game. Me personally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can
But I wouldn't call
like,
Zelda like an action game.
Especially like,
Only action adventure.
yeah, action adventure, because the adventure is a huge part of it. Like I'd be okay calling it that. It's also like a puzzle game,
Yeah.
And it's a fucking RPG.
So wait, real quick.
And a visual novel.
So what's the difference between a hack and slash and a beat 'em up? Isn't it just like fighting hordes of guys?
I think a beat 'em up is usually 2D, and hack and slash is like DMC.
Yeah, okay,
I guess.
Yeah, like yeah, beat 'em up
Okay,
is
that
like
checks out, that checks
River City Girls, or like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
or Senran Kagura.
I don't know that one, but sure.
Yeah.
I would assume, yeah.
Okay, good. You shouldn't.
You should.
Good.
Okay,
Don't.
cool.
I was doing a test. You guys passed. You guys all passed. A+.
Hack and Slash doesn't have to be horse. That is true. God of War is an interactive story game, and so is The Last of Us because it's an animatic. No, I'm talking about the old God of Wars. Like the new ones, yeah.
Yeah.
I can get it.
Also, that would definitely be a hack and slash, also, yeah, because it's like very combat focused.
Yeah.
Here's an interesting thing. I don't know if any of you guys have played Monster Hunter, so I don't know if this is a good question. Would you maybe consider Monster Hunter a hack and slash? Because like it kind of has the same
I'll
very
be honest.
snappy big combat focus. It's just that the focus is not on like fighting hordes of monsters. At least not usually.
Sonic in
It's more
State of
about
Play?
certain big fights.
Like now?
It's at least an action game, right?
It's definitely an action game. Action,
Okay.
maybe an RPG. No, just action game. Yeah, it's a lot of the new games, especially, are MMOs. Also, in my opinion,
No,
like
no.
MMORPGs.
Now, okay. Actually, something that fucked me up on a personal level is that on the Game Awards of this year, not this year, last year, was it last year or this year? I don't remember. But Shifu was called a fighting game, and that fucked me up on a personal level. Because that's not a fighting game, that's a hack and slash. That's an action game.
Yeah. But it's like the lines blur because the thing is, or the lines quote unquote blur because a hack and slash also can have like crazy like input stuff. Like River City Girls has like fighting game inputs.
No, because I would call
I
would call fighting games like very like player versus player type stuff.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing though. That's where I think.
Yeah,
the
that's why I asked.
difference lands.
Is it multiplayer?
No,
Is it
Sifu is not a
Sifu,
multiplayer.
Whatever the game you said is.
It's not. No.
Okay, so yeah.
Fighting games are the
100%
most
not a fighting
defined
game.
genre. It's crazy to mess that up. See, that's what I'm saying. Geoff is a fucking fraud.
How
exactly?
Is there even a single player fighting game out there? There's single player modes, but like, is there a single player?
Single player
mode?
fighting? No, there's
I don't
no.
think so. 'Cause I think it beats the purpose.
At
It
that
becomes
no,
a hack
but
and
because
slash.
at that point it would be a Kirby game.
Hack and slash. Sorry, that becomes a beat 'em up. Yeah.
Then it becomes a Kirby game. Kirby
Hang
games
on,
are
hang on,
are single player
guys,
Kirby
hang
games,
on.
fighting games.
Kind
Yeah, I
of.
was just about to
Kirby
ask
games
you.
are Kirby games are relatively close to beat 'em up potential. They just have way more focus on platforming.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask. Yeah. Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
More focus on platforming with an asterisk. You can,
I just look up and it's just a rumor. Apparently, some generations are getting a remaster according to a random leak. Me.
That's
Sipo back at it
bruh,
again.
That's ass.
Sipo back at it again. What will he
And
do?
if that's true, I don't want it to. I don't want it to get a remaster. Please, thank you.
I mean, if it gets
by
on the
Sega.
Switch, then I might probably not.
Yeah, dude, you can play it right next to Sonic Colors Ultimate and finally put your eyes to rest.
Yeah. I have Sonic
As the
Colors
color
Ultimate.
is just like, I get it. I have it too.
It's a rumor or
super
a
good.
leak. You said both of those
I do
words
enjoy
in the
playing
same.
it.
It's the same message. Is it a rumor or is it a leak? Did it get leaked or was it a rumor?
Yeah,
If
leak
it's a
is
leak,
more
I
concrete,
honestly
quote
believe it.
unquote.
What is a rumor? What
I
is a
find it really,
leak?
I find it really strange that Sonic has not tried like full remaking one of their older games, and they instead very much enjoy
Because they're incompetent.
re-releases.
I
and instead
mean,
they have kind of
technically,
remade
okay. Let's not. We could get into the whole remakes, remasters things because, like, for example, I think the Christian Whitehead version of Sonic 1, 2, and CD, those are remakes because they're made from the ground up with a different engine.
True. Right.
The- They're like,
Yeah.
it just so happens that like it's the same level design and like the engine designed to be almost the same. But I would call them remakes.
Right. Yeah.
I
Now,
do wonder, like,
Would you call
would you in
Return to the Deluxe a
ahead.
remake?
Yes.
that's the thing. It's also built from the ground up, isn't it?
Is it? JC, where are
I think
you?
it is. Damn it, JC.
Because
We're gonna use the forgotten. Man, JC was still here. He'd be able to answer this easily.
This does bring up
Because
the
doesn't he
question,
use
though.
the
Would you enjoy a like remake of like, I don't know, let's go for like Sonic 3 and Knuckles, since that's like a very widely celebrated like old 2D.
I mean, that already got a
Would
remake.
you-
Sonic Origins.
Well,
Hold on.
but I mean, like,
Before we
what
answer
if it
that,
was,
has
like,
Sonic Team ever made a good
Superstar-styled
remaster?
remake? Like, what if it was like, you know, like
Has-
all
has-
the levels were in 3D?
Oh,
music
yeah?
was completely.
Yeah, I would enjoy that.
remade And like redone with like newer
That'd be
instruments and
neat,
stuff.
but like, that'd be neat. But they've never made a good remake, I don't think, or a remaster.
Yeah, that's kind of why I
There's
bring that
Ultimate,
up. I'm
that
saying
sucks.
like, if they made a ground up one with the intention, not that it's like, oh, it's almost like nothing's different. It's the intention is that it's up to date.
I would like it.
I got it.
You got it?
I'm sending
Got
it.
it.
You got it.
Give me that.
Let's see it.
I would buy that.
Put it in general. I mean,
Listen,
voices
voices.
channel.
Doesn't matter, Uncle Ben. Scarlet Violet is an open world Metroidvania monster catcher game.
Fucking stupid.
No. Is Monster Catcher a genre too?
Monster-
I think people
Yeah,
usually call it
kind of
creature-
in a way.
Yeah,
people tend to call it creature collector,
Monster-
but it's like the same thing.
Monster
It doesn't
Catcher-
really have a name.
Yeah, like Power War is a monster catcher. You know,
How old
Yu-Gi-Oh!
is Monster Catcher or
Shin
technically?
Megami Tensei to an
Shin
extent.
Megami is a
Is
monster
also
catcher.
Monster Catcher. Yeah.
Monster
All the
Hunter
Digimon
Stories.
Games. Monster Hunter Stories, yes.
Yeah, Peter,
exactly.
escribe en Messi una Metroidvania open world game. Los hermanos que ven Scarlet Violet is an open world Metroidvania monster catcher. Okay,
Stupidest thing I've ever.
and I think with that, I can
I'm
actually
I'm
go.
putting that in fame and shame as well. I'm putting that in fame and shame.
And I think
as
with
well.
that, I can actually go, I don't know, drink something because it's so fucking hot in here and can't deal with this bullshit.
You could also eat
I'm
something.
putting that in fame
True.
You
and
could also
shame.
eat something.
I can also go eat it. So yeah, thanks so much for coming to stream. Is Claire streaming? Yes, she is actually. I'm going. Actually, you know what? Small
I'm gonna
little.
go slide in there after this.
Yeah, small little raid. There it is. Go say. I don't know. Go say. Scarlet and Violet is an open world
Go say,
Metroidvania monster catcher game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone say that.
Everyone
Yeah,
go say
exactly.
that.
Yeah, everyone go say that. Never forget. Red Violet, open world, open world monster,
Monster
or
World
monster
Monster
catcher. Monster Hunter, no.
Metroidvania.
Metroidvania monster catcher game.
Wait. Did we? Isn't it? Hold on. Is it also a? I forget. Is it also a light novel, visual novel?
It's also a cooking sim. What the
It's also a
sandwiches?
cooking sim.
Oh yeah.
It's a cooking simulator.
I hesitate to call it a visual novel. Actually, no.
It has,
Because there's a lot of dialogue.
but
That's like a big
There's a
thing.
lot of dialogue.
I mean,
Oh
but
my
is there
God.
like a lot?
It's half of it is optional, but it's like they made it a big thing in Scarlet Violet that like you can freely interact with characters to have a ton of side content.
Okay, yeah.
If you just go out of your way to
Enough time has passed.
more.
Thank you very so much for coming to the stream. Bye.
Yeah, see ya.
Never forget. Don't forget.
Don't forget.